Meanwhile, on the Twitter, why is Lucario so tiny? How can you take this spiky boy seriously when he's 3'11"?
Well, when he decks you.
I mean...
Are you live?
Yes.
Okay. Also, Jimmy, you're on the class that you didn't want to talk about.
I'm aware. I still don't want to talk about it. Actually, I gotta check something about that. Ah, okay. Well, that's a shame. Oh, well.
Oh, Snowcloak. Good.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, by the time you're done, I'll be pretty much ready for the Bahamut stuff.
Just now started, though.
I know. You'll still get there by about as long as I take to do the summoner quests. Because you know me, I play Slew. Speaking of Slew, we'll get started in 2 minutes.
Okay. You should probably call me on the Discord.
I probably should so that everybody can hear what you're saying.
Yes.
Hold on. Where's my Discrod? Yeah. And yeah. Now in Nitro, I didn't see what it was.
Oh, you motherfucker.
What?
It's glitched and I can't close it because I'm in a dungeon.
Fuck.
Constant call tone.
F.
Hold on.
Know what you could do?
What?
Take your headset off.
You know, this is a perfect experiment. We'll see if it goes away eventually.
I'm gonna say you have me muted anyway. So. Could just take your headset off. And not listen. Unless there are sound effects you need to listen for procking with Bard. I'm sure if it gets annoying enough, you'll just take your headset off, though. Talk for me again.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, okay, good.
Okay.
I thought it disconnected you or some stupid shit.
I disconnected myself, actually.
Oh, did it stop glitching?
Yes.
Because you disconnected and reconnected? So you hung up and then you recalled?
Yes.
Okay.
More like I just hard closed Discord.
And then opened it again and stopped ringing?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's get started.
I don't think I've ever started a stream mid-dungeon, though.
It's okay, I do all the cold open stuff, so you don't have to worry too much about it.
Just pray I don't get cleaved.
Rip.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV.
Just
Oh, dear.
dead. I found a use for the sunglasses and the Lucian Prince's jacket. But you're not gonna like it.
Hypocrite!
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the stream edition. Last time, we continued with the Coils of Bahamut and the Summoner quest, and today we're going to finish off both of those little quest lines because we have 4 turns of the Coils left, and we also only have 2 Summoner quests left, so we'll be finishing both of those out. Let me get Interceptor here real quick. There you go. There you go, buddy. Yeah, we're not matching anymore because I dyed it this blue color, and if you know your classes, then you'll know why I dyed it this blue color, and I have the sunglasses for when I'm actually in battle. And that is because I started leveling Blue Mage.
Hypocrite!
Now wait a minute, before we start shouting hypocrite here, I decided I did not give Blue Mage a fair shake, because I made all of that stuff on Reddit about it, without actually playing the class. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to play the class and see if it's as disappointing as I thought it was with its implementation. And as it turns out, I think I may have to place a red card on the community for this one. By the way, I'm in full casual mode. I wanted to wear swim trunks underneath the Lucian Prince's jacket, but Cole wouldn't let me. It does, in fact, match up with my undershirt with it, though, which is kind of cool that they have, like, 2 layers of coloring for it. But yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on the community for this one, because the community said Blue Mage is spam 1,000 needles from level 1 through level 40. Spam, what is it, Ram's Voice or Dragon's Voice? I think it's Ram's Voice.
Dragon's Voice.
Is it Dragon's Voice? From 40 to
I'm
50.
pretty sure.
The lightning one. Yeah, it's Dragon's Voice from 40 to 50. And then actually play the job at level cap. And I have not gotten 1,000 needles yet. And I will not get 1,000 needles until I can get it from Cutter's Cry at 38. And I'm actually having some fun with it. It's exactly what I would want to play as if I was to play a mage character in this game, which is a status mage, because I like playing with my food before I kill it. But status effects in 14 don't have any effect on anything outside of A Realm Reborn, so I will never get to play magic the way that I want to, other than healing. So I'm a little SOL in that regard. Anyway, tangent aside, we have summoner quests to do, so let's go do some of those. Hey Yugman, how's it going? Looking good, thanks. Thanks. Like I said, I went full casual mode with it. I would have had I bought the Moonfire swim trunks because that way I have a beach outfit for when we can go swimming and diving in Stormblood. But I looked at it from the back, and the Lucian Prince's jacket totally covers it up, so it looks like I'm butt naked underneath the Lucian Prince's jacket from the back. So I said, I guess I'll go with Caprice.
So can confirm his Blue Mage outfit is the thing he's going to be wearing for the beach episode.
Probably, except I'll wear the swim trunks for that one because we'll actually be in the water on the beach. Will that be bad, though? Because the Lucian Prince's jacket is a leather jacket. Won't that weigh me down in the water?
Nah, the leather's made good.
I mean, I guess.
Never going to be able to wear it again after that because leather never drives off. Yeah. My tongue did a 180 there.
Got your friend 1,000 needles through a leaf quest at like level 5, and he got to 50 in a few hours. I believe it. It does break the leveling process pretty bad. It just destroys everything up to that point. I'm seriously considering, though, doing some sort of challenge with it where I don't use 1,000 needles until Cutter's Cry, where it's actually appropriate, because I feel like people missed the point of how to level the job, and now the internet is just full of, just get 1,000 needles and you'll be fine. I'm not trying to power level this shit. Actually, I took it so that, like, any of those yellow exclamation point quests on the map that I hadn't done yet, they're not bogging down the map, say, here, because I'm not on this map, but any yellow exclamation point ones that aren't like the blue ones, like the one over Dancing Wolf's Head, I've just been doing them on Blue Mage to get rid of them on my map, so that way the content is gone. I'm going to do the same with the ones in Heavensward with Monk, probably, to get that experience. Excuse me. But just to clear my map out so that it's nice and not riddled with side quests that I've never done. So.
I never actually thought to do that while I was doing Bard, and I'm kind of glad considering the next class that I have plans to level after the stream is over.
Yeah, and then you can use that class to do those quests. Those side quests you didn't pick up the first time.
And no, I will not be telling the viewers what I'm leveling on the side until we come back for Stormblood, because then it'll become blatantly obvious.
Yeah, it's a little rough, Yugman, but like I said, it's not a big deal. I don't really consider myself a big fan of Capri's, honestly, but it looks better than the trunks. The trunks from the front look fine, really, and the little logo on the trunks look great with it because, like I said, it matches up with the gray color of the shirt underneath, but yeah, it looks like I'm naked from the back, and I'll be mostly staring at the back of it, so I says, let's not. But
unless you're doing glamour shots when you're in combat.
Actually, I'll be doing quote-unquote glamour shots when I'm swimming. I'll be using the trunks for my beach wear when I'm swimming. I don't know if I'll be doing that on Blue Mage, though, because if they only increase the cap to 60, I won't be able to do Stormblood content other than the first area, which I don't even know if you can swim in. Anyway, we've talked about this for enough time. Let me just start on the summoner stuff so that Cole's not waiting for me when he's done with his 50-60.
Oh, I got plenty to do even after you're done. I got my 58 Bard quest, which I just unlocked because I just hit level 58.
Nice.
I have to scream into the microphone because I'm only getting a level a day now, and I'm 2 levels away from the fucking 60, and I have enough tomestones to get Shaggy. I can hear myself over the mic on your end.
Mm-hmm.
My fury knows no bounds.
Apparently not. Oh, they had a funeral service for Hayden. Okay. Well, at least hopefully this means he'll be to rest, because if he was the Tristan clone, like if that's the only one of him, if Tristan's not still alive and like necromancing, well, no, because the Asian was necromancing them, so yeah, it's a good question. I got nothing, Dancing Wolf. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't spoken with Yumitra, so let's go speak with her and see what she's got for me. I'm sure her findings will help out. We'll take the airship. It's right in Gridania, so I'll just go that way. Wonder why I have that little blue bar on my summoner menu there, or my summoner experience bar. I shouldn't be receiving any experience because, well, summoner's at cap, so I can't really receive experience to begin with it. It could be like a holdover from maybe blue or something like that. I don't know. I would have to look back on the video. It's okay though. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's go this way. Slowly saving up the money. I think the market board might become a little bit busier over the weekend because more people will be playing over the weekend than they are during the week. I hit a bit of a lull yesterday because I didn't even sell all of my granite and limestone yesterday. I sold almost all of it, but there was still 25 granite left on the board when I got up this morning to get some more. So,
Alright, so we went this the long way then.
But with that being said, I'm practically at 2.7 million gil at this point, and pretty soon we should be able to purchase a house. Somebody already bought one of the houses I was looking at in one of the wards, in the place that I want to purchase a house at. But I'm spoiled for choice a little bit right now, and I say that as I knock on wood so that nobody buys all of the plots on Goblin because they feel like it.
I feel like somebody would do that just to sell them at a gil rate of exactly 1 gil higher than their original price.
Well, actually, it's weird because I read this one article on Kotaku because apparently 14 had a bit of a housing problem back in the day where they didn't have enough housing for the players that were on the thing. And I think this was before apartments were introduced and before like they added the plots 31 through 60. They had a problem specifically on one of the servers because there was a Kotaku article talking about how these two people who played the game on, like, it was just on the single characters, they bought, like, most of the housing on a single server themselves. They owned multiple houses on the server themselves. I don't know if this was across alternate characters or if they did it all on the same characters. I don't even know if you can have 2 houses on the same character. But, yeah, they bought up, like, several households, and they were just using them to decorate, and everyone's like, well, can you, like, sell them to people so that they can, I don't know, have a chance at getting housing? They were like, no, we really don't want to. And I think the Kotaku article, I almost felt bad because the Kotaku article went into something like how they met because their husbands died or something like that, and so now they were doing something to keep their minds off the fact that their husbands are dead. And it was sad. But it was sad both in the respect that their husbands died and also sad in the respect that this is how they were. I mean, you do whatever you can to cope, but you don't do it by taking away from other people's fun. You know, I'd feel like a terrible person.
Listen, when you think of MMOs like that, like, I don't know what it is about just this community of people that go around in these games like this. You always think to yourself when you look at your guild count, especially when you're making money, and I'm sure you've thought about this because you make a decent amount of money, more than me actually, and I've thought about this in the past. I think to myself, with how high the prices are for some things, like for certain weapons and all that, I think to myself, you know, there's got to be somebody out there who just has a monopoly on this. Like, you know how like Bismarck weapons are always 300,000 gil apiece? Mm-hmm. Like,
well, that's the market standard. I think you know what I mean.
What I'm trying to say is, like, you've seen me solo Garuda on normal mode. Actually, no, on hard mode.
Hard mode, yeah.
With my paladin. So think about it like this. All it would take is 3 people, a tank and a DPS and a healer to go in with level 70 unsynced on Bismarck and just rip into pieces.
But that's Bismarck Extreme. I mean, you can still do it probably at level 70 unsynced, but it might take a little bit of experience.
Well, you got to think about it like this. Like, consider the gap between Heavensward's endgame and Stormblood's endgame. You go with that, and you just think to yourself, like, why are these weapons not, like, flooding the market?
Because people don't... For the same reason I sell granite and limestone every single day, because people don't want to do the work themselves.
I mean, I sure as hell don't. That's why I'm saying, like, you'd think with how ridiculous the gap is between Heavensward and Stormblood, that a lot of the content from that's from Stormblood would be ridiculously expensive, like boss weapons, whole 9 yards, but then versus Heavensward.
I think it's a 2 expansion gap though, because everything from Endgame or Realm Reborn now is like very reasonable on the board, but stuff from Heavensward and then Stormblood are all still fairly high. When you get to Shadowbringers, the Heavensward stuff will probably dip down to closer to where the Realm Reborn stuff is, I think, because it'll be completely obsolete at that point.
Unless you're using it for glamour, because let's get real here, people will dive back into a Realm Reborn stuff for a nice glamour.
True.
Remember, glamour is the true endgame.
Right. People used to buy up houses on alts, and then when people resell them, they'd resell them at least 100% the normal price. Yeah, I was kind of seeing that too, like in the Party Finder. Like, you'd see people selling houses at, like, I'm selling a free company house with blah, 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 and it's 300 million gil. And I'm like, I don't know where you expect anyone to find that money from.
Okay.
Who doesn't already have a free company, that is. That's nuts.
Okay, I'm going to get into this because now you've officially gotten my attention in a topic that I like talking about, which is game economy. Okay. Let me explain something to just the audience, if you didn't know and you haven't been paying attention to the stream.
Don't take too long, because I'm waiting to have Yamitra explain why I can't use Ramu Egi, and I'm not going to continue until you're done.
You do that, and then I'll explain.
Okay.
I'm not going to interrupt your summoner quest, just let me know.
Okay, so why can't we summon Ramu Egi there, Yamitra?
Mans is too wise.
Right. Ah, okay. So Ramu Egi is too strong for the amount of etheric life force that I have. Okay. That doesn't really explain why I can call Bahamut, but I guess Bahamut's a temporary summon, so maybe that's part of it. You get so strong that you can force a 4th Egi out of yourself later. I don't know if Bahamut's even considered an Egi, honestly.
How do you turn Bahamut into an Egi?
You hit / Egi Glamour Bahamut small, and then he's an Egi size.
You can do that?
I think. Later on, when you can actually summon him.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Anyway, there's an exception to this rule, so let's see what it is.
It's probably Bahamut.
Oh, just take the power into myself. Okay, so do like a Goku Spirit Bomb Dragon Fist thing. Okay. Yeah, a trance. Got it. I mean, I'm working on Bahamut right now, so I'll see what I can do. Okay, so you can only bond to 3 Egi, and Demi Bahamut isn't an Egi, technically. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense, SB. And hello, SB. How you doing?
Hello.
Right, yeah, I've already been in 2 out of his 3 turns there, so I haven't seen him myself, but I've seen enough of him to kind of get an idea. I think Dreadworm Trance, you really only see the head anyway, so...
Not really. You summoned the full Bahamut at one point or another.
Yeah, at level 70. I'm talking about Dreadworm Trance, which is not the same thing.
How do we control this all-powerful primal? Let me just summon his head. Large calamity creature breathes on a man.
Pretty much.
More at 11.
Okay, we're heading back to Ul'dah then, so we can see Dancing Wolf. He is back in Ul'dah, right? Yeah, he is at the Hall of Flames. Okay, so you were going to say about game economy, since I'm going to walk back to the airship.
So the worst game economy that I've ever had to deal with in all of my experience with online MMOs or just free-to-play games was Elsword. And that was the reason why I quit, honestly. It wasn't the gameplay, it wasn't the content getting boring, it was the economy. Because I think I've gone over this before. Basically, Elsword's endgame was you either get cash shop outfits that you had to basically gamble for, or you weren't maxing out your DPS. Sounds stupid, right?
And let me guess, you had to max out your DPS to kill some of the endgame bosses.
Okay, so there's a region in Elsword called Varnamir. Varnamir is, and maybe still is, infamous. Because the gap between how much your DPS needs to be between Varnamir and the thing before it, which is El Reno, is insane. Like, Varnamir, you could go in there with gear that could get you through the last dungeon in El Reno relatively easily, and it would be basically just, you get wrecked. Utterly. There is no thing. There's no, like, BS. You just get wrecked.
Welp.
On the subject of getting wrecked,
Are you getting wrecked right now?
Fenrir just stabbed me in the face.
Did you get behind the crystal?
I was almost behind the crystal because he cast that damn skill at the speed of Neum. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, don't hard with cast rays.
Did they swift cast recently?
I don't know.
Because you get it every 60 seconds.
Anyway. So. Back to the point. Basically, the skill gap between Varnamir and El Reno was so bad that people were questioning, like, well, why is it like this? And a lot of people's theory was, well, to push people over the edge and going after ice burners, which were the cash shop costumes you had to pull out of what is effectively gambling.
Loot boxes?
Pretty much. Basically, you had to pull these costumes out of the loot boxes, or you were up shit creek. Practically.
That's not cool.
Yeah. Ice! Oh shit, our mage is dead.
Rip.
Somebody LB. Somebody LB!
Ah! Okay. Now that we've talked about game economy, I'm actually back in Ul'dah now. So that took just enough time.
Yeah, so
Captain Dancing.
The short of it is, basically, you either buy the costumes or you died. That was pretty much it. And that's the reason why I stopped playing Elsword, because I got to the point where either I finished the costume or I quit, and that would have required me to sit in front of my computer for 8 hours a day, grinding the same dungeon over and over and over and over and over and over.
Rip.
Again.
That's not cool.
It is not.
Okay.
Oh, thank God the Black Mage LB'd.
So we had an elite unit of the Maelstrom flying us into Pharaoh Sirius hard mode. Now we have an elite unit of the Immortal Flames flying us into the Cartano Flats in order to establish how to use Dreadworm Trance. Great. Wonder what the Twin Adders are going to fly us into. Like the elite members of the Twin Adders are going to... I don't know, but maybe we'll find out in the future.
Phew, got through Snowcloak.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm ready.
So go do your 58 Bard quest, because by the time you're done with that, I'll probably be done with this and the 60 Summoner quest, and then we can, go from there.
Got it.
Oh, we got an instance, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ourselves ready. Get our persona
It's
masks
going down.
on. Okay, I'll stay on the landing until the Ascian starts destroying the flats themselves, and then I'm back down there, man. I can't just let him be. I don't care if there's a multiplayer fight going on right now in Frontline. I gotta get down there. Okay. Well, we haven't really... I mean, we've seen Cartano, I think, in flashbacks and stuff before, but we haven't really seen Cartano itself yet, because we haven't done Frontline, so this might be an enriching experience for me. And there's just as much elegant technology here as I would expect, considering there's fragments of Dalamud everywhere.
Yeah, because, Bahamut hatched here.
Well, hatched
Literally.
is a strong word. He also hatched several malms in the sky above here, so... Hatched being a quotation mark word.
With a giant
I mean, I'll do what I
restriction.
can. If you really wanted me to get all of his power, we should have just gone into the final coil, but I guess not everyone would have it unlocked yet. I mean, I could use my chakra from when I'm a monk, but it's kind of difficult. Oh, God. Who's there? You again. I mean, if you insist, I'm totally gonna destroy you, but whatever. Okay. Let's get Garuda out here. Persona! I'm a little rusty at this, probably, because I haven't really played this recently. Is this Aerial Blast, or is this Contagion? That's Aerial Slash, okay. Did I get Contagion yet? I don't think so. Oh, there's Ifrit-Eggy, okay. Wow. Where is Ifrit-Eggy? Oh, hello. Why don't you give him an Aerial Blast there, Garuda? There we go. Let's just get rid of it real quick. There we go. Oh, okay, well that's nice. Okay, I should probably... Aha! Here we go. You guys just keep doing that. I'll be right back. I just hope I don't get dark fired while I'm in the midst of ethering, or yeah, getting some ether attunement. Oh, ether trail attunement 1. Okay. I kind of know what that is. Did you ever get contagion up on him? You probably did at some point. Uh-oh. Garuda, new target. You're not gonna like it.
Is it also Garuda?
It is also Garuda, yes. I don't have Ruin 4 to spam. It's okay, though. Oh, I kind of need this to fester somebody, don't I? There we go. Ooh, lingering ether. Nice. Next. We probably have to fight all of the Eggies, I'll bet, don't we? So I can get all my ether trail attunement. Now let's get this back up on this guy. I don't think that really did much, but... Oh, hello, Titan.
Chicken Nugget is coming for your soul.
He really is, though. And I don't have Ether Flow yet, so I'll just kill you with Ruins. It's fine. There you go. Another Ether.
I shall slay you.
Ah, here we go. Keep attacking him, Garuda. There you go. Good job. Good teamwork. Oh god, I'm gonna get dark fired. God damn it. He interrupted me at the last second. I thought I could get there. I could not. Okay. Well, I don't know what that's gonna do, but I'll see what I can do about it. Oh my god, there's a million of them! Why don't you stand in his dark fire there, Titan? Ooh, I'm getting stunned. That's not good. Hi, guys. Why don't you have one of these? There you go.
Let me get a punch to the face.
And there's another one for you. Alright, that takes care of you. Oh, he gets rid of it. Okay. Do I have to do something here? You know what? I mean, don't tell me what it is. He keeps summoning them, so I can't... Oh, there's Lingering Ether here. Hang on. Maybe if I attune to the... maybe not. Titan, stop interrupting me, you ass! Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I guess I'll find out. Let's try putting that, like, there, maybe. We do have Tri-Bind, so I guess I could try using it, like, here. Oh, okay, because it binds them. I see. Okay. Stand there, Titan. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Don't you interrupt me? Okay, good. Any more lingering ether trails. I'm just trying to keep my thing. Oh, my Megiddo Flame, good lord.
Megiddo Flame? What is it, Shimigami Tensei?
That's not good. I mean, it practically is. Oh, hello, Ifrit. Ow. I mean, I was You guys need to move so I can use this lingering ether. I'm just trying to... Oh, somebody fully resisted it. Okay. So we're gonna have to run around for a hot minute until they get thingy. That's fine. Have a pain flare, friends. Because that should get rid of you, at least for now. Ha! Damn it. Garuda! Wait, we might have it. We might have it. It's okay. Ifrit's on his way, but I think I'll get there. Yep, I will. Cool. There's more ether to deal with, but that's fine.
No one bites the dust. I feel like I know how this quest is going to end, and that's going to be awesome.
Bless you.
Oh, big sneeze.
Where is ether? There it is. Garuda, go after Ymitra or something. I'm busy. I'm talking to his Eggy like it can listen to me. Whoa! Is that supposed to happen? I guess I'm in Dreadworm Trance now. Okay, cool. You. Oh, okay. I guess we don't need to get rid of you. Just get rid of the Ascian, then. That's right, because isn't Tribind, like, doesn't it have lowered MP cost and increased ability to kill things in Dreadworm Trance? Oh, God. I mean, in this case, it's a little different because Dreadworm Trance lasts 10 minutes in here, but that's fine. I don't know who I'm supposed to be killing here, basically, and it's a little upsetting, but that's fine. I have a pain flare, friends. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. We'll just do it that way. There we go. Yeah, I didn't mean to swift cast there, but this is working. It's okay.
Must be things you need to kill the Eggies.
But they keep respawning. I mean, I'm not saying I shouldn't kill them. I'm just saying they keep respawning. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, Titan's not respawning this time. Never mind. We're good. Maybe they just keep respawning to a set limit. I always, as soon as I see them keep respawning, though, I'm just like, oh, they're just going to keep respawning forever. I think that's a holdover from some other games that I've played previously where that happens, where they just, they respawn forever. Okay, duty complete. Good. Good job, Garuda.
Garuda for the win, and you didn't even have to spam obey the entire fight.
I mean, I hit obey once, and she obeyed me.
Once.
I mean, if you hit obey, she'll obey you. That's
Listen.
the idea. I know that the video says you need to hit obey every 5 minutes in your rotation, but I think that might just be to reset AI, which really doesn't bother me that terribly much. I don't know enough about Summoner, so...
I think it's less about resetting AI and more about, I think Garuda was bugged and they fixed her.
Still
Call it a
weaker and
hunch.
doesn't bind, so not super useful. Okay, so I would have had to get them in a big, tight-knit group for it to be useful, because then it would have been... it wouldn't have been as strong as Pain Flare, but it also wouldn't have been stuck on my Ether Flow, so... I tend to work well under pressure there, Mr. Ascian. So what will you do now that you have no Eggies and you're surrounded by people who want to murder you? I will run away! Yeah, alright,
And
sure.
now I shall use my most powerful strategy. One passed down through generations of Ascians. Running!
Come get some! Next time, because I'll be ready for you. And by next time, I mean as soon as this quest is over.
Oh, damn, you have to do the 60 quest. That means some shit's gonna go down.
Well, I did the best I could, considering I had no idea what I was doing most of the time.
I just kind of shot Hadokens at him, and he fell over.
Is that a JoJo reference?
No.
No, from previously, the running thing, probably.
It's a mixture of two references. It's from a YouTuber I used to watch and JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
Because that in and of itself was a JoJo reference when he first said it.
Ah. Okay, let's get out of Cartano before the frontline people get here and they just, kill all of us for not being on a team. I mean, you'd think they wouldn't kill a head officer of the Immortal Flames. They'd be like, oh, they're on the Flames, but then we'd all get killed by the Maelstrom and the Twin Adders, so, no. Garuda, thank you very much. You can have a rest now.
I'm sad you never used the chicken.
Who, Titan?
Yeah.
I probably could have used him to draw all of the Eggies that the Ascian summoned into a big, box, basically, but I heard that he has a really hard time holding aggro because he doesn't deal as much damage as you do. Which is why most people don't use them and just use Ifrit or Garuda and hope to God that you kill the enemy faster than they can kill you.
I mean, shit, that makes sense to me.
I wonder if they're going to rework that somehow in Shadowbringers. Although, considering the fact that they haven't really done too much with pets. I mean, in Heavensward they had the Machinist pets, but I don't think they've really done that much with pets other than the temporary Bahamut summon and Stormblood. I'm not convinced that they're really going to rework Titan in any way in Shadowbringers, and that's disappointing because it means he's going to be the one summon that you don't really end up using that often for the rest of until they fix it. I think Titan just needs a stance, basically. I think his one stance that gives him that shielding thing should be like a grit or a shield oath, where you can turn it on or off, and it reduces his damage, but also increases his enmity. And then just reduce the time required for him to use his... it would require a big rework, I think, because you'd have to do that and also make it so that his AoE attack, you can use it every 5 seconds, because you can spam Flash on a Paladin or spam Unleash on a Dark Knight. But I don't know. It would take a lot of reworking is the point, and I don't know if they want to do that, so.
This skill has a 14-second cooldown. Oh my god.
At this point, you'd give up thinking they will ever do anything with pets. Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but considering the nerfs that they did to that you were talking about to Machinists' auto turrets, where they were no longer batteries and they just auto attack, and considering the lack of real work that they've done on anything with Titan recently, it kind of makes me I don't know that they're going to do anything with it, Oh, Cole got Imperial Arrow. Okay. Did you get Imperial Arrow, Cole?
If you, yeah. This skill's busted. I might make this a part of my core rotation.
You probably should, because I think it is a part of most Bards' core rotation.
It's not even like that. It's just my rotation's like a panicked child attempting to assemble a Lego set under a time limit. I just kind of throw things as needed.
We're going to need some white Auracite, and I think I might need to go find some friends that have some in order to kill that Ascian outright. But, that being said, quest complete, because we now have access to a skill that will really come in handy for us. Dreadworm Trance. And by really come in handy, I mean I can now spam all of my Etherflow skills like a madman. Trance Gauge unlocked. Current level Aether Trail attunement, full gauge indicates action Dreadworm Trance is ready for execution. When executed, the Trance Gauge is also displayed indicating time remaining. Access the window anytime in actions and traits. Is that on my... It's not on my screen right now. Let me see if it's supposed to be. Trance Gauge is up here, and it is, in fact, visible. It's not visible right now, probably because I'm not in combat. Let us do that. Save. Pull it down here. I would have to look at what it looks like in combat before I stick it anywhere, so I guess we're just going to stick it here for now. And I'll just see what it looks like when we get in combat. I want to basically stick it, somewhere near my... Etherflow gauge, basically.
Huh? That's a 2-second recast. Jimmy, I just shortened up my rotation.
Okay, let's finish this off and get some Death Flare. Hopefully Ymitra will arrive with some white Auracite, because that's about what we're going to need to get rid of that Ascian. Unless Death
Or
Flare
we're
is
just going
just...
to summon Bahamut and have Bahamut consume his soul.
I mean, you could probably do that if you wanted to.
Delicious, spicy Asian.
Bahamut probably could do that if he wanted to.
You probably could.
I don't know though, because he is kind of a summoning that the Asians did. He's a machination of the Asians, so can he rebel against his masters? I don't know. Okay, yeah, what you got, Ymitra? Right. Yes, exactly. And they cannot be destroyed unless we use White Auracite, so... Oh, that could be. He knew that I was strong enough to kill him now. Apparently, most jobs can't kill an Asian by themselves without White Auracite, but apparently Summoner's strong enough. Oh, that could be too, yeah. The 12th Chalice could be like a subset of the Asians that aren't as good at doing possession stuff. Okay, so since he can't force himself into any of us, he can't actually come back from just dying there. So if we kill him at the source where he is right now, if we isolate him, he will die for real. Good.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jimmy.
What?
It is beyond a single Moogle to seek, he said. I need friends whom I trust, otherwise it'd be far too dangerous. Unfortunately, I have no friends. Kupo.
Damn.
Okay, I'm helping this boy out.
That's a sad Moogle. That's a sad Moogle.
I'd play something on the world's smallest violin for him, but I can't make my lute sound like a violin. Oh. These quests are amazing.
A forbidden book in the Great Gubal Library. I know just the person to help with that. Yeah, no, it'll be fine, Ymitra. I can just teleport practically right there, so no big deal. Okay, cool. As long as you two will be okay getting there, which, I mean, I think they'll be fine. They're a tank and a healer, so it should be okay. But I can just fast travel right there, so. What are we waiting for, Interceptor? Let's get over there. Yeah, let's go to Idleshire. These are my 8th rate tickets. Too much Monet to be spending out that way. Oh, good. My hundreds of thousands guild count is 666. I hope nobody in the audience is superstitious.
I am.
Rip.
So when I said I cut my rotation down by like 2 seconds on Bard, you see, I hadn't read a certain skill I got until now. It basically resets my 2 dots to full, so I don't need to keep recasting them. I can just press that.
Oh, nice.
Just, okay. Okay.
Nice. But yeah, eventually, probably, as a matter of fact, definitely off-screen. I'm going to come back to all of these, like that quest we just passed over there, a whole bunch of basically any of the regular yellow side quests that don't have the blue plus next to them. I'm just going to come back through the zones and use those for experience for leveling up my DPSs at some point. I don't have to do it on Summoner. Monk has 5 levels to go, though, so it'll probably be at about 4 by the time the stream's over, so off-screen I'll just come back with that. But we'll worry about that when we get there. You need to be in normal stance. There we go. St. Quethrin, let's fly. Driving rain. I don't think the mask is really going to protect me from that all that much.
I'm ready, by the way, Jimmy.
Okay, I'm almost done. Just as soon as I'm done with this quest, I will get the party finder ready to go, and we'll be good to go. And SB and Yugman, if you'd like, once I'm finished with there's probably going to be an instance at the end of this, I would imagine. But once I'm finished with it, if you guys want to jump into the multiplayer chat on the Discord server, that would be good, because then we'll be in good shape. We all set and ready to go.
And while I'm waiting, I'm going to finish up my Kabul quests and die laughing.
There you go. Get them to recognized, I think. Is that the 2nd level?
Let's find out.
Well, what's the second level for the Sahagins? Because it's the same.
Recognized.
Yeah, then it's recognized. Have to take sister to work in about 20 minutes. Might not be able to join for the first 2. Okay, no problem, Yugman. Not a problem.
Oh boy.
We can work our way through, and we'll catch you back once you come back from getting her to work. Okay, we've arrived back at the library. Let's see what we can peruse in here. Let me talk to Dancing Wolf before we go in. Did you guys have a hard time getting here or something? Alright, let's go inside. I always wonder if those pots of dye, like when I put them up on the market board, I put them there so that people that don't necessarily have all the Ixal quests done have access to them. I mean, I only put them there once a day, so I don't try to burden the board with it or anything. But I put them there at a reasonable price for people who don't have direct access to black and white dye at the time. Like maybe they're like I was back when, before I did all the Ixal quests to get that stuff. I wonder if they're actually bought by the intended audience, or if it's someone else who sells like 99 of them on the board or whatever and sells them all the time, just shoring up all the stuff that's less expensive than them. I mean, either way, I'm getting paid, but,
But it's still like not what you want.
Yeah, let's get in there and we'll see if we can find this tome. I mean, we really probably should have talked to Matoya before this, but I suppose she'll be okay with it. She was okay with it last time. Ah, our Asian friend has arrived. I wouldn't say this is the worst possible moment, Dancing Wolf. There's nobody around for him to possess, other than that broom. But, I mean, yeah, that would be funny. It'd be like throwing a frog in front of Captain Ginyu's body change. Oh, there's more than one of you. Great.
They're like Organization 13. They just keep coming out of the woodwork.
Well, I think there's the 12th is like a subset, basically, of the Asians. This is like a separate sect of them. And hopefully when we use Death Flare, we're just going to kill all of them, so...
That would be the funniest thing.
Just poof, and they just get incinerated.
And then the other one just looks at himself and just realizes, man, why did I wake up this morning?
I just find it funny that this sect of Asians thinks that they can take me, when in reality I just killed Lahabria and Iggy, who were like top of the top. Didn't
Thornton do the murdering in that regard?
I mean, yes, technically, but I softened him up pretty good for him.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah, alright, sure. Let's see what your retribution is. Yeah, stand and fight, Dancing Wolf. I need a tank to stand in front of me here, so we'll be good. Alright. Let's get Garuda back out here, because I think that will help a little bit. Ready to go, Garuda! Here we go! Why don't you area blast? Oh, God. Area blast there. Nice. I just wish they would all stand in a nice, neat little thing for me, but, well, they're not right now. I mean, obviously they're not, because if they were, yeah, you're right, they'd be making it too easy. It would mean I could just pain flare them all to death like nothing, so...
Look, don't be surprised when I hit 70 on Bard, then I get the Fulgent Arrow, and then I use Barrage, and then the enemy just implodes. I think I might scream when I get that skull. Because I've heard stories about that skill. About how you just use it for the first time, and the enemy's gone. Just dust.
Oh, meteor impact.
never get
I need to
procs
get
with
that
those,
away
do
from
you?
everybody, most likely. I hope this doesn't kill me because I'm not stacking. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Thank you, Garuda. Just keep spamming this. Matter of fact, hooah! Oh god. Oh, that's right. Ruin 3 doesn't have a cast time under Dreadworm Trance. I forgot about that. Oh god, get me away from this. Get as many of them off as I can while I'm in trance.
I love how he just drops a meteor on your head, big fat 0.
Yep.
You just do not care.
He's got nothing on me. Have a Fester friend. Have another Fester, actually. Oh, wait, I can't use it just yet. There we go. Have another one. There we go. Ain't even scared. Duty complete. Hey, guess what? There's no bodies here for you to inhabit. What are you gonna do now? Yeah, and La Habrea was my bitch, so that just kind of tells you what you should expect.
You quite literally backhanded the man's.
I did. Well, I used Blade Dance instead of Final Heaven, but, you know, same difference almost. A little more damage.
Considering how many times that I have personally murdered La Habrea. Technically murdered.
Yeah, not this day.
Scenario.
Okay, I think Dreadworm Trance is back. Whoa, okay. Hello, Bahamut. This day, Ascian, you die!
Oh shit, Jimmy. You're going Super Saiyan.
Not quite as satisfying as, you know, punching him in the face and eviscerating him, but that'll do. Sweet.
Well, Jimmy, you certainly have a sense of style.
I mean, I'm wearing the Persona outfit. I have to have style.
You literally just floated up in the air and then just blew his face off and then gracefully fell back down.
Maybe I'll learn to fly soon. I'll just attune my own body to the etheric currents. just Superman the shit. I must go. My people need me.
Can we just have that as a flying mount? Just learn to fly is the name of the mount. Then you just start flying.
I don't think that's how that works.
I know, but that would be great. I want to be able to just fly. Be like Kingdom Hearts, except you can do it anywhere.
Oh, okay, so there wasn't a book. You were clever about this, Sumitra. You brought us out here so that there would be no one for him to inhabit. I guess it's a good thing, again, that I'm a silent protagonist, because he probably would have known about the broom, and that little broom would not have been too happy having an Ascian in her body. So. Ah, yeah, fair enough. What a ruse! I think she'd be pretty good at chess there, Dancing Wolf. She's a good teacher, and she's my teacher for a reason, and this is why. Good job, team. We killed a few Ascians. I think I killed more Ascians in that mission than I did so far in the entire game. Because I think we killed Nabrialas, Lahabria, and Iggy in the game. Did we kill any other Ascians? I don't think so. I mean, these ones were weaker, obviously, but, you know. Anyway, thank you for the assistance, Garuda. Again,
we've killed like
no hard
3
feelings.
Ascians now, haven't we?
We killed 3, I think, in the story, and I killed 4 just now.
No wonder the Ascians have to retreat until Shadowbringers. We're just ripping their ranks to pieces.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I just would have kept Dreadworm trancing until he died. I mean, Ruin 3 is pretty strong, Yamitra. Hey, Conquer. Stream goes good. How's it going for you there? Well, now you can tell your children and grandchildren about it, Dancing Wolf. You overcame one of the greatest challenges that any single person in this world could ever take on. And we actually got some conclusion about the whole Tristan and Caden storyline, so that's good. Yeah, hopefully so, Dancing Wolf. Thanks for all the assistance. Couldn't have done it without you. So now what will we do, Ymitra? Are we heading back to Gridania? Went to the store earlier and was babysitting before that? Gotcha. Gotcha. So you got all your stuff done then today. That's good. Yeah, it would not have been good if what the Alligans had happened to them just repeated itself. We've prevented history from repeating itself, so that's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, ask them about our adventures in the Crystal Tower while you're there, Ymitra. I'm sure they've got plenty of stories to tell. Also, maybe see if you can break that one lady from Noah, because Noah's kind of still inhabiting her body and will forevermore, so that's not really all that good.
Nope.
Might need some white auracite for Noah.
But wait, I'm the good guy. No.
Probably Ymitra, especially if I do the summoner quest from 60 to 70. We'll see. I still haven't decided whether I'm sticking with summoner or if I'm just going to do it for story from here on out, but we'll figure that out later. It's not a big deal.
You picked it up because you liked the idea of doing it.
I like the idea of going fast, burning my ether flows, and then channeling Bahamut to blow people up. And now I can, with Death Flare. And yep, that's it for the Summoner quest. In Heavensward, we gotta get to Stormblood in order to do more of them. I heard that the Heavensward Summoner quest line was pretty good, though, so that was one of the reasons why I said, you know, we're gonna pick it back up and do this. I also had spare tomestones to buy Shire gear for it, so I was like, whatever, it's fine. I haven't heard anything about the Stormblood quest for Summoner, though, like whether the story's really good from them or not. It's kind of hard to top this one because we just killed 4 Asians, so I really couldn't tell you if it's going to be good, bad, or in between, but we'll
find out when we get there.
We'll figure it out.
Just like how I'm looking forward to the Stormblood Paladin story for no reason the fact that the Heavensward one was disappointing as shit.
I don't think I need to go flying. I'm thinking I need to go flying in order to go to Idleshire, but I actually do not need to go flying to go to Idleshire. All I need to do is go back to Ul'dah. That is not Ul'dah, that's Ul'dah. There we go. And we'll take our usual seat at the Pugilists Guild when we are getting into the coils there. So, okay. Yugman, you said you're going to be taking your sister to work, so that's fine. SB, go ahead and jump into multiplayer chat. Cole, you can go as well once you're going. Oh, you're already anyway. Okay. Cool. So let me just have my seat over here, and then we will go. We'll sit back here this time. It's a little further into the guild. Probably be a lot of people walking by like, what's this random dude doing over here? Still, but you know. Okay, and let's get on Scholar. There we go. So it's probably going to heal for this one. We'll see. And go here, there, there, here, and
Hello.
there. There we go. Okay, well, gang's all here except Yugman. He'll be here in a little bit once he's back from his little excursion.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Espy, how's it going?
Oh, I forgot to mute.
Oh, that's okay.
I have to mute your stream while I'm in here, or it gets really confusing.
Oh yeah, with the echo, 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 echo.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Alright, what are you gonna go in as this time?
I figure since there's the 3 of us, I'll go into Scholar. That way one of you can do the tanking thing and one of you can do the DPSing thing.
I'll
Oh, what do
take.
you want? Okay.
Okay.
I should probably not. Summoner or ninja? Forgot I had ninja leveled.
That is entirely up to you.
I can't apply glamour plays right. I'm gonna go ninja because I haven't done it, and it's almost definitely gonna be a disaster. But
Okay.
we'll see.
Final coil, turn 1.
No, I'll just do summoner.
Okay.
Disasters are only fun when they're off screen. Once we're We're gonna be on camera, probably.
Yeah.
I should actually like try.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't really care. Turn 9 was enough of a disaster where I don't really think it'll matter too much.
Yeah. The rest of the I know at least one of them can be kind of tricky because of the mechanic also requires you to split enemies up.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's
password's in the chat there as well, same as usual, 3590,
All right.
and it should be in private right now.
Yeah, I've just teleported, so one moment.
Okay. Let's get that on the screen so when the party forms we can do that.
I gotta repair my gear just to be safe.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, probably a good idea. How's my gear looking? Oh, not bad right now.
There's a lot of private ones going right now.
Yeah, I think there's like 7 or something, 7 or 8. Yeah.
Wow.
All of them are locked except for mine for me personally, but
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, Cole, whenever you are ready, Party Finder is up, so.
Is this the...
Are you in a cutscene over there, Cole?
Yes.
Ah, that's what I figured. I should just mention, though, Cole, just so that you know, you're going to have to be spamming whatever your enmity combo is on Paladin, you're going to have to be spamming it, because more than likely SB and I are going to draw a lot of enmity from the amount of damage we can do. I mean SB the most, because they're geared for, you know, End of Stormblood stuff, but...
I will do my best to not horribly screw us. Okay. Party.
I just got to remember that when Yugman gets back, I got to set up the Party Finder again, so they can get in.
Alright. Alright. I am good to go.
Okay, Aspie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let me go into our raids. We need to find the final coil of Bahamut, turn 1, also known as turn 10. So now there's two, from last time, there's 2 different internment hulks we have to go into. This one is the one in Northern Thanalin, so we'll go to this one first, and then we'll go to the other one, probably... I don't know where, but we'll see. And I have to quit using Party Finder. There goes that. And I think I did that wrong again. Hold on. There we go. I didn't hit up the settings for undersized party. I'm never going to get used to that. Okay, now it should be good. Yep.
Alright.
Turn 10, let's do this. It's alright, we've technically got 5 party members, so it's okay.
Technically.
Yeah. Do we count Demi Bahamut for that too?
I guess that would make 6.
Let's count him for like 1/3 a party member.
Okay. 5 and a third.
Yeah.
We are already very far down. That's 2.5 malms, roughly. Yeah, big spooky place there, Alfie Note. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Crystal Tower almost, and as is La. I think that's on purpose, though, since they're all Allegan creations.
Yeah. Yeah. The Aliens were pretty prolific in there, making horrible places.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yup.
Yeah, he regenerated pretty quickly last time from just being a head and a heart, though, Allie say. So, yeah, we should probably get down there as quick as we can. Let me guess, something is going to bust out of some of these receptacles.
Oh, well, of course.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Now, come on. The Elegants have good safety features, right?
They're a chemical research facility.
I mean, those were the safety features working as intended.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. It's just they were trying to keep people out in that case.
Yeah. And we were trying to get in.
Yes.
Charlie, it's only fair.
They brought it on themselves.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
This one.
Let's get Protect up. And ready to go. Oops. Okay, that's not in range. There we go.
See, it's fine. Enemies jumped out at us, like you said, but you know, fine.
As long as we don't land on one of these containment modules, I think we'll be okay.
That would hurt. That
Yeah,
would be
just a
bad.
little bit. Oop, I guess we're going right.
Sure. Let's go with that.
I'm just gonna walk in here and use Miasma too, because by the time I get Miasma and Bio up, everything's dead already. Oh god. Man.
Now you know what. Now you have a little more experience with Summoner.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're up to when you're using
Yeah.
Dreadworm Trance and Death Flare and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Only a couple things really change between. You actually only get like basically 2 abilities between 60 and 70. The rest is just passive or upgrades.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
You get upgraded Bio and Miasma. You get a thing that lets you cast your Enkindle more frequently.
Right,
And
yeah.
otherwise, and then you get a Bahamut.
Right. Other than that, it's just like, hey, now you can cast Ruin 4 occasionally.
Yeah. Also, you get Ruin 4.
Yep. Neurokinetic link up. That sounds like a terrible experiment.
Concerning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Did you jump the wrong direction? Oh no.
No. Just usually cutscenes in the coils being busted.
Was there a way to change the direction on those ones?
No.
Okay. Dragon Coral.
That's terrifying. I want-
The only thing I know for sure that you have to do with this is that she's going to summon sons and daughters. You can't have the sons next to each other or the daughters next to each other. Also, they cleave.
Okay.
And have a thing. Basically, don't stand. Jimmy should not stand directly in front of or behind them.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's make this work. Whoa.
Oh, you also get Aether Pack, which is this. Did it work?
Devotion. Damage dealt and healing magic potency are increased while I couldn't see the rest. Magic damage taken is reduced. Nice.
So I'll have 1 son and 1 daughter.
Okay. I have a targeting ring thing.
That means it's gonna charge you.
Okay. Whoa.
This is not really what you're supposed to do.
Okay, I should probably...
Oh, also the outside ring gets pain starts hurting you, so don't stand near the edge.
Is that paralysis not Isuna-able?
No, it is not.
Damn. Oh god.
Also, yeah, the son and the daughter got too close to. The sons got too close to each other,
Oh, okay.
which is bad.
guessing that's where the little electric thing is coming from, huh?
Yeah, don't stand in that.
Right.
I assume that's obvious.
I mean,
Can't
you know.
hurt.
Everybody stand close so I can get a Whispering Dawn going. There we go. And almost back to full. I was going to say back to full, but, well, then the boss decided to do some bad things.
Okay, so Cole, hit one of the sons and one of the daughters and pull that one.
Okay.
Because they need to be separate, or they're going to tether and it's going to get a lot more difficult.
I have a son and daughter over here, so...
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm
That's
also
actually fine.
dying. Hold on.
They shouldn't probably be hitting you, though. That's probably bad. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Trying to get that, whatever
Okay.
that is off of you there, Cole. I'm just getting, what's it called? That looks like I heard one.
One sundown.
Oh. Okay, everybody get close so I can do another
I'm near you.
sucker thing. Oh, okay. I'm almost in between a rock and a hard place here, but this will be fine. Oh, Eos must have died somewhere along the line. Whoa! I got cycloned into the side.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's do good there, Todd. Yes, it is. And hello, Todd. How you doing? We are attempting do good because Yugman had to take his sister to work, so we're tempted to do it. 3 people. Technically 4 now because Ifrit's there, but you know it's fine.
Ifrit's here. He's helping.
Mm-hmm. You guys have got it. You got enough HP to live this.
Hey.
Nice.
Not bad.
Oh.
Hot, it's like 88 degrees outside. Jeez, dude, share some of that heat with us. It's still 53 over here. Okay, well, we did it. Good job, team, even though I was in the ground for some of that. It's okay, though. There
Perhaps I
was
should put something on my bar that lets me regen TP. So I ran out of TP like at the end of that boss fight.
too much Circle of Scorn.
Right? I was attempting to pull the entire dungeon.
Oh, hey, look, Dreadworm gear.
Oh shit.
Would be good if any of us had stuff still at 50.
Gaming. Is that what's a bell?
Because it's I-130.
Oh, that's not bad. I can't have any of that. If I'm looking for Dreadworm stuff, it's from Mage.
Right.
Because, you know, Dreadworm stuff. Okay.
Because it glamours.
Dreadworm stuff is real good for glamour.
I wish you could. Yeah, seriously. Also pulled the Loot Nun in FGO. You're happy?
God damn it.
I don't know what that is, but I'm glad you did. I've never seen the Loot Nun.
I don't want to.
But I don't know that I want to.
I'm gonna go use the restroom while this cutscene's playing.
Okay. Yeah, this is especially bad considering the storyline that we just got finished with. Well, we're almost finished with the Dragon Song War storyline, so this is, I don't think the Dravanians would be too happy about this. I couldn't tell you guys. Ooh, that's a good question. Actually, yeah, we haven't really gotten to the bottom of why Bahamut, like, to whose will Bahamut owes his existence to, but... Maybe he just exists because he feels like it. What does O mean? Oh, the dragons that are in here are the children. Sounds like we got to blow up this lab. Right. That's some kind of twisted. It's just a wonder he didn't, you know, calamity the world earlier, considering.
Also worth noting, primals are only summoned by their followers who are under distress. So these people have basically been kept in a painful, like, tormented stasis for like 1,000 years, so that Bahamut wouldn't go away.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That's like unbelievably nightmarish.
Yeah. So, mercy killing? I mean, I can probably do mercy killing. Okay, so just disable the things and the dragons will die anyway. Okay, fair enough. Next boss you might want to hold off on. Okay, we could do that, yeah, no problem.
The next boss can be kind of rough with the fewer people you have.
Okay, yeah, we can hold off till Yugman gets back.
I did it with 3 people, but it was really hard.
Was it?
I think
okay.
I did it with 3 people. It was really hard because it involves, like, splitting enemy aggro.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You really do need different people from different, like... You'll see when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check it out. Literally don't think it's possible to have an even number of folks. Well, I don't know about the possibility. We'll wait till we have an even number of folks to make it easier anyway. Yes, meanwhile, Interceptor is being adorable. There's no question there.
All as it should be.
Yes, exactly. Oop. Pull the camera out just a little more. I can't. I'm sitting in just the right spot where I can't pull the camera to where he's standing right now. Come over here, you. That's a little better. Now I can go like that and wait for it, wait for it.
Can you zoom out a little more?
No, but I can disable the HUD. Well, I can zoom out a little bit, but now he's taking the camera again. There we go. I took a screenshot by accident before disabling the HUD though, so.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's another picture of Interceptor that I can just send Cole.
Of all the pictures of things you could send to someone, Interceptor is not one of the worst.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say he is probably pretty high up there. Being a small, pudgy puppy.
Right. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm actually going to go use the restroom as well. So I will be back in just a moment. Let me just... I don't know, should I stick the B right back on the screen, or should I just leave Interceptor up, flopping around all over the place?
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay. We'll leave Interceptor up on the screen. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay.
Hey, Jimmy?
What?
Come here for a second.
Cole, what class are you leveling? Curious.
A full set at a 62 star, that's a little bit. Let me finish doing this always quest to max out my leatherworking before I even attempt it.
I didn't even know you weren't maxed. How the hell are you not maxed?
What'd you say, Asper?
I need a couple more pieces of the I-200 here.
All right.
I was trying to bait you into telling me what class you're gonna be leveling for Stormblood.
It's actually something that I thought about for a little while.
I mean, I assume it's not gonna be for a long time.
It's not really going to be for a long while, but my brother does plan to come back to this game sooner than he had planned before.
Oh, really?
In all honesty, the thing that threw me off with Astrologian as per healer was the fact that I started at level 30, so I didn't really have the time, like I've had with Bard, to really get the small stuff down, get the basics
yeah.
down. So I'm going to be going back and leveling White Mage from 1 to 60. And in anticipation of the rework coming in Shadowbringers, of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wasn't having played all 3 healers up to at least 50, I was least interested in White Mage. But I'll also concede that they're probably the most self-explanatory. And if you're not super comfortable playing healer, then that's probably a good way to go about it, is the simplest one.
Yes. That's the basic idea.
Oh my goodness, why is this happening?
What's going on?
Nothing. Something else.
Okay.
I should definitely not talk about it on stream.
10 through 49. Need to look at this. Also, Jimmy, I changed my mind. Now, if I'm asking you for exactly one piece of it, and it's just the top piece, I'll build the rest of the outfit around that. God damn it, Jimmy.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
Yugman is here now.
Yugman has arrived, Jimmy.
Ah, welcome back, Yugman. Hey, good timing.
Just in time.
Nice timing. Let's have a look at what I missed in chat. Let's see. White Mage is the easy mode healer. Did you
Mention it?
yeah,
Yes.
okay. Gotcha. Tons of power.
It's honestly not even just like a matter of anything particular. It's just the fact that I want to play White Mage because it's the only healer that starts really at 1 that isn't Scholar.
Well, it
And
will.
Scholar is intimidating.
Well, it will give you a chance to kind of get used to healing straight from the beginning. You know what I mean? You won't have
Yeah.
to. You don't have to switch suddenly your paradigm to healing after a time. You know. Yeah, no problem, Yugman. Not a problem at all.
Personally, I found White Mage to not be as engaging, I guess.
Hmm.
But I also was pretty used to healing
Oh, okay, gotcha.
by then, so it just was, if you're wanting to get used to the fundamentals of healing, it's probably the best one to pick up.
That's the thing that I want to practice, which is fundamentals, so I can go back into astrology and understanding fundamentals and being able to function fundamentally as a healer, and while learning all of Astrologen's little nicks and necks.
Yeah. By the way, I think the party is still open on Party Finder.
I just opened it back up, yeah,
Okay.
so that Yugman can jump in whenever he's ready, and let me stick him in stream chat. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Yugman. Not much.
Sorry about
How's
that.
it going?
Every time you get to a part, I've really been looking forward to, like, the end of 2.0 with the banquet. Like, oh, I gotta take my little brother to baseball practice, or I gotta take him to work.
That's what you get for,
that's
like,
okay.
having family members, I guess.
Yeah. Luckily, for the banquet, I made it back right before Roban sliced that guy in two, which is the part I was looking forward to.
Yeah. You had good timing on that one, too.
Oh, that was great. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
All our friends almost died.
Good times.
We're getting
Some of them actually died.
Right, yeah, good times. Astrology, on the other hand, is more about managing your frustration when you pull your freaking 5th Spire in a row. In 24-man where your entire alliance is nothing but mages. Oh boy.
Also, for leveling White Mage to get used to healing for Astro is a really good idea, because a lot of the stuff White Mage has is kind of the skeleton to Astro. Like, it has a Medica 2, it has a Medica 1, it has a Cure 1, it has a Cure 2. It, like, has a really similar kind of, like, skeleton moveset.
The other thing being is that I recently figured it out that it wasn't really anxiety or panic that was causing me to have a heart attack every time I played Astrologian. It was the fact that I was being dumped on a lot of things that I should have taken time to understand earlier on, which is the functions of Astrologian, the cards, managing all the sects and the stances,
So,
knowing which healers to use.
Pretty high skill cap class, I guess, because I was going to take Astro into Stormblood raiding, but then they nerfed balance, so I quit that. But before that, I was practicing Astro in a bunch of EX fights, and there is a lot of stuff to keep in mind. Because you have to manage healing with DPSing with your cards while you're doing, like, mechanics. And
So maybe it wasn't the best first healer to take for you there, Cole.
Thankfully, DPS on Astro is at least, like,
it's
like, you've got Ruin, you've got the Explosion, you've got Gravity later on.
yeah. You
Actually,
don't have
I think we're ready to start it up.
The one thing I don't like about Astro is that their AoE is literally the worst in the game.
And the worst part about that is it literally is like the coolest looking in the game, though.
It does look, Gravity does look really cool, but also Astro is the only class in the game that does not have an area of effect damaging ability by level 50.
Oh, yeah. That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Cole, are you DPSing this one?
Is
Or?
Yeah, I'll
used for
DPS.
healing than DPS.
Oh, yeah,
tanking
the
Bahamut.
Explosion is for healing mainly too.
That's another thing. That explosion, like that is a really good skill you can make a lot of use of, but you have to memorize perfectly. Like, okay, an AOE is coming out in exactly 10 seconds, so I'll put it down.
You gotta,
now.
to maximize the effectiveness of it, you gotta know the fight. Because basically, you drop an AOE, and then after 20 seconds, it explodes, but you can detonate it early. But after 10 seconds, the explosion is better. And when it explodes, it damages enemies in it and heals allies. And the heal is pretty significant. The damage isn't that much. So,
Still,
like,
it's pretty good, though.
yeah, so you gotta time like when you drop it.
Whenever I play with an Astro that times it perfectly, that is like the best feeling in the world watching.
Don't think very hard when healing as a white mage unless you're in actually hard content and gravity sucks up your MP too fast. Not worth. Gotcha.
I don't use gravity unless I'm also using light speed, which reduces the mana cost and also makes it so that it isn't like a GCD loss every time you cast it.
Right.
Then I still, White Mage is a really fun healer. When I started the game, I played a warrior, not knowing what a tank was. So that was like when I got it to 50, I was like, I'm about ready to just quit this game. This is stressful.
Oh, yeah.
And then I picked up White Mage and I never looked back.
There you go.
I was about the same way with when I was leveling warrior, but then I discovered that paladin exists, and paladin literally is just like, I'm gonna just tank through everything.
Yeah.
And that was a wonderful feeling, because then you just go into Shield Oath and you're like, okay, not only am I generating all this enmity, you just can't hit me for more than kittens.
And then you got red mage, and you were like, I'm all set now.
Yeah, when I started this, I had literally no idea what tanking was. Like, I was that guy in the first dungeon. I was just waiting for everyone else to go forward.
Hey man, it's not that bad. I hadn't played an MMO before this, so I get where you're coming from for sure. Stars
I'm
Gladiators
ready when
thinking
you
it'd
guys
be
are.
wide specialization since you're coming off quitting Mabinogi. You were wrong. Jeez. I have it all ready to go in as soon as everybody's ready. So, Cole, you
I'm
ready?
good.
Yugman, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Which one do you guys do?
We did final turn 1, which is turn 10. So we're starting on 11 here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Todd and SB both agreed that it would be a good idea to wait for you before we went into 11. So I
I
figured
don't
we'd hang
actually
out.
remember which one 11 is.
11 is the one with kindergarten shapes.
That's
The egg, the ball, and
Wow,
the
that
cube.
ominous.
should ring a bell, but it doesn't.
The egg, the ball, and the cube. So you have to keep separate. Because if any two of them get too close together, they become like invulnerable and start murdering people.
Oh, that
lovely.
again.
It's T9 all over again.
Great.
It's not as bad. Well, okay, there's no meteors. It's like the golems thing, but like
It's nail light, basically.
kind of, yeah. Also, you can't stand directly under the boss because she'll do bad things to you.
Gross.
She will ruin your day in
Yeah.
every way.
But I really don't remember this one.
Are we
this is the one
on
where you have,
Dalamud right now?
That is.
Yeah, it's.
We have to split
okay,
up for this.
I absolutely don't
Okay.
remember this then. Wow.
Jimmy, go left. Cole, come with me to the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cole, you're going to be Vercuring.
Whee!
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay. We got this. We don't need no tanks.
Ready, Yugman?
Yep.
Let's do this. I mean, it's just going to be you spamming whatever your AoE is overpower and me spamming Miasma too, but it's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Yeah. I'm actually not sure how. You do have to split up, I think, for that.
Well, if we didn't, we did anyway, and it worked out, so...
I think you do because it does something with these
Oh, okay.
platforms. I think you need one person on two people on each.
Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm basically doing this for the first time.
I did this relatively recently with a friend of mine, but I
I'll
also
go left,
remember
I'll
that
go right.
disaster.
Oh, that's not good.
It was unfortunate. Oh, Jimmy's with me now. Okay.
Yep. Let's
This seems
do
like an
this.
unfair advantage. We have 4 people, and you guys have 2.
I think they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. Yeah, they'll be fine.
We don't even need that. I was gonna Sacred Soil, but we don't. We're good. We got
fine.
this.
This is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't remember anything about Final
I
Coil.
think-
Don't you remember T10? Oh, well, that's okay, Todd. We'll all learn it together.
Everyone but this one. Like, I must have just done this once and then never again.
Oh, Jesus. I think I hit 8k with that Fletch.
Nice.
My damage needs
We
to
both gotta stay on this again.
calm down.
Oh, I see. So they're over there. Okay. This is neat, though. I like this. It's an interesting way of kind of keeping us in particular because
I
we're
don't
all
remember the
overpowered
next fight at all, so
from just destroying everything.
I remember this fight because it went horribly for my group when we did it.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember this boss at all.
let's see what it is.
Okay. The one thing I remember is that at a certain point she's going to become invulnerable and sit in the center. 3 shapes, an egg shape, a cube shape, and a circle, or ball, whatever they're called, whatever those round shapes are going to start rotating around her. The
Okay.
thing that happens is that 2 people need to separate the egg and the cube need to seconds of each other.
Okay.
The egg can't get near any of them. It will just go around it will revolve around. The egg and the okay, what am I saying? The ball and the cube can be pulled. They
Okay.
take different kinds of damage. The ball doesn't take magic damage, and the cube doesn't take physical damage. So I will kill the cube, and someone else will kill the ball.
Okay.
Probably it will have to be Yugman who kills the sphere. The egg-shaped will orbit the center. None of them can get close to each other because they will fuse together and I think explode, but it will be very bad.
Got it.
All right. So Yugman kills the... Which one was it again?
Yugman will kill the ball. You should probably also throw attacks at the ball because that one is the bad one apparently.
Okay. Okay,
And
so I'll
this is
help
the
focus
second
on
phase.
it.
It doesn't do this right away.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the egg, you have to be standing next to the egg to kill it quickly. If you kill the ball or the cube, the egg will start moving towards it and will tether together.
Okay, and that's when they
So
blow up.
so they're gonna like immediately try and fuse together once you kill one. So you have to kill them at about the same time.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, that should work okay because you and Yugman should be geared relatively close together,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah.
So Cole, you and I are on the egg.
There's also a tethering thing, but we'll see if we can get to that.
Okay. Gotcha. Remember one thing about the next fight, rather not say anything. Yeah, that's okay, Todd. No problem. We'll get this.
Why don't I just do this?
Ah, yeah, that would help a little. I just realized
Also,
what you meant by just do
don't
this.
stand directly on top of her.
Ooh, sea to the sea. I got hurt a little. Sea to the rivers. You can probably fall off here. Call egg right back here with me. You're here.
I got it.
Hang on. He's dead.
Oh, that's not good. Hold on a second, Yugman. I got you.
I'm on the egg.
Uh-oh.
Get myself a little bit.
Oh, I thought it said objection. I was gonna be like, what?
I think this is the one that spellcasters can't kill. So,
Could be.
this
Hang on.
What?
Yikes.
That might have.
Oh, you have to be standing close to it. Also, don't stand in that circle though, because you'll also die from that.
Oh, okay. That's a little specific, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't damage it at all.
I don't have
Yeah, I
either
think
glove.
it's just I don't know if you can pull it out.
No, it won't let me.
It won't move. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think.
Well, that didn't work for me. I was doing zeros.
Yeah, that's
so.
what happens when I think I'm not sure what happened over on this end, except that Yugman I think.
Oh,
you might
now
have
it's
gone
coming
through
out.
Oh, of course. No,
Yeah,
it's
you
don't.
guys blew up,
Yeah, if
too.
you touch the center, you instantly die. No
okay.
saving throw.
Okay.
That was a very nerdy reference.
I got it.
I'm glad someone got it.
Yeah, we got to make sure EOS doesn't blow up there, Todd. That's not a good thing.
Okay, so Jimmy, all you gotta do, we gotta crack an egg. That's it.
Well, okay. I'm gonna try and burst down the cube.
Okay.
I'm on the cube. Yugman is on the sphere. You guys can focus on the egg, but you have to stand close to the egg to hit it.
Yep. Yeah, we were right on top of it last time when we killed it. So.
Right. Okay. So this time it should be okay.
Yeah.
Or at least
We'll
in
give it a
theory,
shot.
we
It's
know
no
what we're-
problem.
Now we know what we're looking at.
Right. Let's place EOS like there this time. I don't know if your Shadow Flare and mine both like
I'm
work
pretty
together.
sure they would, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if they didn't, I feel like that would be kind of silly.
Yeah.
Okay, where is...
Egg.
Okay, I'm on the gravity node.
Okay, we're on electric.
Okay, I'm just...
Burst it down there, Cole, as best you can.
I got him.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Just
I'll
don't
let you guys
go
get
off the
lower
ledge.
than me, and then...
We're fine. You're coming, Jimmy.
Because I can kill it, like, with one spell.
One of them's tethering.
Oh, did they get too close together?
They might have.
That one's invulnerable.
Oh, not anymore.
Okay, we got it.
Nice. I'm still heavy. I don't think I can disable this heavy.
Yeah, you can.
That's a lot of vulnerability stacks. I don't like that.
I still got it. Oh, we probably.
I think we're supposed to stand next to each other for that, but
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
forgot
getting a
about the
lot of
tethers.
vulnerability stack there.
yeah, I forgot about the tethers.
okay.
So what is the tethers exactly? What does that do?
I have to let me look.
Okay.
Two of us will, because there's only 4 of us. Any two of us will always be tethered. All
Okay.
4 of us will get tethered to one other person.
Okay.
You can't stand next to the person who has another tether.
Yeah, we got the tethers, Todd. Yep.
Okay. Don't stand next to the other person with the tether.
Okay.
Like the one you're tethered to, or the other person that's tethered?
You have to. This is a stay close tether, which means whoever is you're tethered to, stand next to them, and don't stand next to the person who is not tethered.
Okay.
Also, if one person who is tethered dies, the other person.
Ah, okay. That could be why 2 of us died at about the same
Yeah,
time.
you two died
Okay.
instantly because you were.
Okay. That makes a little sense.
Yeah. Alright, I'm.
Okay.
Okay,
Come here,
where's
Eos.
the cube? Do they all?
Egg.
Okay. I'm on the cube.
Spherical.
Okay,
Oh,
geez,
dear.
that was a mistake.
They're
Okay,
getting close
um,
really fast.
Keep those away from each other.
Okay.
They're fused. Okay, so just like try and kill that one.
The gravity node?
No, the weapons node. Kill the weapons node because it's tethered.
I think it's invulnerable to my magic, but I'll check in a second.
It's invulnerable if you're too far away, and
Oh, that would make sense then.
Oh,
Oh.
Weapon zone is down. Okay.
okay, who's tethered to me? Watch for that. I'm
tethered.
slow, so someone else has to stand next to me. So whoever's tethered.
Jimmy, you're tethered to Aspie.
Tethered to who? I don't.
You were tethered to Aspie.
I was tethered to Aspie.
No
I was
one's
gonna say
tethered
I don't
yet.
see a tether right now.
I
but-
don't think anyone's tethered. Okay, me and Cole are together. So me and Cole stand next to each other.
Okay.
So, Cole, I'm behind you.
I think you and me need to stand
Cole,
next
I'm
to
at
each
the
other here.
north
Yeah,
of the-
please, at
yeah.
least.
I see.
Okay, I'm coming near you. Hang on.
All right.
So yeah, you two can probably just like sit on here.
I'm getting cleaved. There we go.
if you stand at maybe 9 o'clock,
Oh no.
Okay.
To the left, to the left, to the left.
Fuck!
You're gonna get me killed. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you should. No, also.
I'll heal myself.
Cleave
Focus
again.
on the tank.
You can't res me though, unfortunately. It probably for the future would have been better to res because then I could have pulled.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for next time.
Not sure.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Goodbye, cruel world.
So if you get tethered to me, in the relation to the boss, I guess stand at either 3 or 9 o'clock.
Okay.
To where you're like,
So that we're
Kinda.
close, but not like, you know.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I
that's
forget
the whole
what's-
platform. Goodbye, Cole.
For a whole 10 seconds, I survived.
I think I'm just not gonna summon Ephraim because it's more trouble than it's worth to have him like trying to It's like me trying to not let him kill the orb for me.
Okay.
It's helping too much.
Miss this design looking back at these fights. First fight loves making sure you're spaced because those AoEs are a pain in the ass. I can see that.
I think what you're supposed to do is just have people like on opposite sides of the boss but nearby, so that you can like rotate around from that cleave.
Okay.
Or just face it to the corner. It might be you might just be supposed to face it to the corner.
Okay.
So that I think it'll always do it in the direction it's already facing, or if not, then don't face it to the corner, because then sometimes it'll be behind you.
Oh, that was quick.
I didn't need him in Dom, but that's okay.
Okay, I think the cube always appears over on the west side.
Yeah, it seems like the egg always appears over here by me and Cole, so I'm gonna stay over here.
Yeah.
The problem with that damn cube is I can't hit it with any of my spells.
Yeah. Egg.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Okay. I think the egg also orbits. It ignores aggro, so we have to keep the rest of them moving too.
Oh, dear.
So you guys gotta. Yeah, that's. Sorry. I did not say that happened. Jimmy, you should hit that one because I am holding aggro one.
Oh, you're
And
holding
if I
aggro on the
move it
gravity one. Okay.
Yeah, if I move towards the gravity one, then they'll tether.
Okay.
And bad things will happen.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm kill this. There.
Okay, weapons node's dead.
Okay. Okay, watch for who gets tethered.
That's right. This is the thing that I can't Asuna. That's annoying.
Okay.
Okay, I am on. I think yeah.
Alright,
Yeah. Yep, I'll stand out here.
Oh, no, it's cool.
Okay, Jimmy.
Or not.
Cole to me.
I'm here.
You're gonna die, and so am I. Oh no, you didn't die. Cool.
Oh god, I'm heavy.
Tried to do
Heal yourself.
Yeah, I got it.
You're standing too far from me.
Oh god. I don't know what that was, but it killed the shit out of me.
I tried to home gang it. It doesn't work like that.
Oh.
What the hell? It was invulnerable.
You were just standing too far away from it because I think it was getting invulnerability from distance.
Let's see. And the boss needs
Yeah.
to be in the almost exact center and make sure the AoEs don't become unmanageable.
Which one is, and that's it? Is it like stand on next to it on opposite sides? I'm not sure what statement I gave, but
Penalty for missing mechanics is the harder fights is usually a debuff that can't be cleansed. Okay. Did I just not get out of the AoE then in time, and that's why I got paralyzed?
Yeah,
or
you might have just missed it.
Okay.
On the AoE.
I thought I got out of it in time, but that's okay. I'll pay more attention this time.
yeah, this went really badly last time, and imagine how with only 3 people.
Yeah, we would have been quitting out and getting Yugman in the party. So
Okay, so this time I'm gonna stand like around here.
okay.
We need to let the you need to let the orbs. The problem is the egg, because the egg will orbit no matter what you do.
Okay.
So you have to keep. So we have to keep the other 2 moving.
Okay. And I have to spam Miasma too when the egg pops up because otherwise my spell casting is I have to be close to him basically.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Come over here, Eos. Cole, come over here with me. Here he is.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh,
I was gonna say, watch that. Okay. Egg's dead.
that's down.
Oh, he's just running.
I am heavier than all hell. Oh no.
I'm gonna try to get that off of you, but it might be one of those things that I can't do. Yep.
Okay, we got. Okay, so watch, like stand close to it. Everyone get close to it.
Just not right in it because, well,
Yeah, don't stand right in it. Okay, it's me and
Oh,
it's me and
like
Yagman.
this-
So Yagman,
Cole, stay here.
So you can move over just a little bit.
we're too
Don't
close.
stand
We're
in
too
like that,
close.
Cole. Oh God. You were standing in it, Cole. See the blue light underneath it? It that murders you very quickly,
Yeah, I noticed.
and that by extension murders me.
That's kind of hard considering the fact that my tether looked to be on somebody else that was on the other side, and then it looked like it was on somebody on the other side. And you just
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I got it off in time.
He did.
It sounded like I did. It was like right on the edge of it.
There.
Okay, fine. That's fair enough.
We take
Works
this.
out in the end.
Yeah, you have to be really close for that
Yeah,
tether.
just not directly underneath.
Yeah, and
Cool
also
as
you
that.
can't
Pizza?
stand on the boss because it creates a cloud under the stuff.
Yeah, it adds vulnerability
I-
stacks and then just kills you. So
I think I mentioned it at the start, but that was when I was listing off a whole bunch of mechanics, so you probably didn't like catch that
Oh.
one. I'm on the other like 7.
maybe.
Now
maybe.
these anther stones that drop, they might actually sell for something.
Hmm.
So it might be worth checking out.
Lots of aiming gear we're getting here. What did you say, Cole? Because you said something, and I think it got drowned out there.
In hindsight, I think what we should have done there is we should have set markers down, and the minute we got tethered, we should have gone to those markers. And then
Oh
just
yeah,
done
we
it.
probably
That might have been smart.
if we hadn't resolved it, we probably should have used markers if we didn't need them. 'cause
That
we're
would have been
good.
smart. It's okay. We're fine.
It would have. It honestly would have been probably.
But
for
now
the
that I
best,
think
but-
about it, the way it could have worked is so the tank just always stays at 12 o'clock, and then whoever goes to who's tethered to the tank goes to 9. Then the other guy goes to 3, and the other guy goes to 6.
I think that's too
could've
far
worked.
away.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Jimmy was at like 9, and I was at 12, and it was fine.
It was fine until I got hit by C to the C, and then we just both died.
I think you don't take damage from the tethers, but they add ramping vuln stacks.
Okay.
And so
Because
the
in
fact
one of the Warring Triad mechanics is everyone gets tethered, and whoever is tethered to the tank has to stand at 9 o'clock so they don't get cleaved.
Right. I mean, I could have just been standing there spamming healing on myself, but I wouldn't have been helping kill the boss in that case, you know?
yeah.
But, well, it's okay. We got him. It's fine. Stay with your buddy, but keep spread. Yes. Usually had people on opposite sides of the boss, and everyone coordinated rotating back in the day. Well, didn't exactly work, but it's fine. We got it. Yeah, if this is the shell of Dalamud, then this is what he was looking at the whole time.
It's a good view.
All right, turn 2.
Right, exactly. And then he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna burn all of Eorzea to the ground, and he almost did.
Downside is the strategy guides I've been looking at are like assuming you're. So there are a lot of mechanics, and I don't think you actually know.
Okay. So we're almost trailblazing a little bit here.
Yeah, I think actually at that fight we see almost all the mechanic.
Okay.
There might be something else it does after the tethers, but we don't see that.
Right, because we
I'm
killed it so
surprised we had to
quickly.
do that many.
Alfie note, I think your sister's still pretty pissed off about this whole thing. I mean, I understand why. It's just, I don't know. I feel like this is going to end poorly in some way. Something bad's about to happen.
All right.
Okay, so now that that's done, whenever everybody's ready, we can head right into turn 12. I think it is now.
All right.
All right, this one's pretty cool. So did they not tell you which fight this is?
Me, I have no idea. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is a fight that happens.
a fight that happens. Okay.
I don't remember any of the mechanics for this fight, but I'm also pretty sure this is. You don't actually need to know the mechanics.
There's
a
a really good cutscene coming up.
Oh yeah, there is a really good cutscene.
I mean, I know what fight it is in final turn 4, but I think that's pretty obvious. So.
This one might catch you off guard a little bit.
Okay.
This one's a good one. Is the cutscene you're thinking of before or after the fight? I think it's
After.
after. Yeah, we're thinking of the same one.
Gotcha. Well, let's not waste any time then. In we go.
And here we go.
Wasn't this the long cutscene? Maybe.
It
This is
probably is because this is a pretty important fight.
Okay.
Important stuff happens here,
Gotcha.
so pay attention.
Good afternoon, class. Welcome to the Ragnarok Instruction
He's
Manual
almost
Guide.
whole again.
Today we'll be covering reviving primals. That's not good.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on.
Now, is this the only time Alice gets voice acting in the Aram Reborn stuff?
No, she.
I don't. No,
I
she
believe-
got some at the very beginning, and I think that's it.
So basically, her voice actor is going to change in like 2 streams when we see her again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Oh, well, the Spectre is back.
Grandfather. No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my.
I have to admit, Alice's old voice grates on me a little bit.
It's a little... It just sounds so much different from Alphinode's,
It's
honestly.
a little high pitched to me. It's a little floaty, I guess, airy. It doesn't really suit her.
Foolish.
But maybe I'm also just coming in retrospective where you get to know her better, and it's like, oh yeah, girly voice does not suit her at all.
Well, it's not technically her own righteousness, it's...
Tis the rightness of
what
our
used to be
path
yours.
that led us to return.
Not to mention the
will
lens
never
flare
be safe
eyes,
whilst
again.
Bahamut remains
Yeah.
to threaten all we hold dear.
Which you're such a fan of.
What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?
Well, yes, because that justice lies with the person enthralling Louisoix to die, so, or rather the primal.
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen,
I wish I could grow a
and
beard
I
like
will
that,
speak to you of
where it's just a part of my hair.
'Twas in the twilight of the third astral era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alig were unstoppable in their advance.
And then an Allegan Dark Knight stole the Crystal of Water and returned to the kingdom where he was exiled to take a bomb ring to Mist, and wait a minute, I'm talking about the wrong game.
I'm
Desperate
It might not
for
be that far off.
salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris.
Yeah, we were already well aware of how much of assholes they were, Louisoix. Thank you for clarifying.
I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era.
Glad you said that. I think you're about to lose more of your sanity. Yeah, I had to
Then did the dragons
clarify.
of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted?
The dragons aren't remembered. That's exactly why you're exalted, because everyone remembers you standing on that hill.
Overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition.
He's saying, what did I do
and
that
the
was
truth
different from what they did, and why are,
his
we
own
angry about the
tyranny.
primals? Because, he's tempered and he wants to justify why Bahamut is the greatest.
Okay.
As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace.
You see, now you're starting to sound like Nidhogg, and that's where I draw the line.
Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
And what would you know of justice? Dragons are people too, man.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race.
Yes, but that's coming from the angriest god out there, so I don't know if
Stand
your
together.
bias is showing.
They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the Oligon?
I mean, doesn't kinship have something to do with blood, though? I don't know that their blood
And
runs
though
thick
I
with
hoped they
Halligan
might bring
blood.
you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
Okay, now you're just messing with their heads.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall?
Yes, I would think that was obvious.
Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Or that could be too.
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth.
So you prayed. Well, I guess that actually makes sense. I was gonna say.
Then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
Did you?
I didn't know he was gonna turn into a bird dragon, but I had a feeling we were gonna have to fight Louisoix at some point here. I was gonna say, so he prayed to transcend the limitations of man, but that makes sense because he was fighting an elder primal all by himself, so...
He has become a primal?
I mean, maybe?
It's difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire.
He just couldn't handle the power, man. I mean, you do the job that you need to do when you need to do it, but sometimes the after effects are a little less than ideal.
Please, for his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
I will do the best I can because this guy cannot be stood to stay alive.
Why did you...
I
Why
think
did
the
this-
cutscene is so long that it just kicked him out into the fight.
Yeah,
Before.
I don't know what happened.
Duty commenced a tiny bit early. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was taking too long in the
Yeah, all that
cutscene.
stuff on your screen should, like, not have happened until the cutscene was over.
Whoops.
So that's what he turned into.
Yeah,
The
so
Phoenix.
He is the primal Phoenix.
Great. I had a feeling that was going to be here somewhere too, but
I can say this for a fact. I am so glad I turned on my music for the coils.
Dude, oh yeah.
This organ.
Oh,
Every
just-
every theme in the coils is excellent.
I don't like the T5 music. I really don't like the T5 music.
no.
I really like the T9 music. We are no longer friends.
I meant T5. T9 is good.
Oh, I don't remember the T5 music at all, so I have no opinion.
Exactly.
All right, let's do this.
No mechanics first time?
I mean, I don't even know the mechanics.
Okay, we'll learn together.
Oh, okay.
A little. Well, that's not where I,
I
want
think
you
you
to
do
go.
need to kill those ads,
Bennu. Where is Bennu?
like, pretty quick.
Ah, there's
You
Bennu.
guys probably know.
Jesus.
Oh, okay. Let's not use face mode. Hang on, I gotcha. There you go. I had some kind of reticle on me. I'm gonna get out of that.
That looks like pain. That was pain.
That would have been pain, yes. There's something on your face!
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, don't go over there.
Oh, okay. Holy shit!
Yeah,
I tried to use resurrection, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why, because you were already resurrected. I didn't realize, my bad.
Oh, you
Probably gotta kill the ad before the flames go off, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I burned my ether flow, but I have it back, so. I can't keep up with your 140,000 HP here.
Yeah, don't worry about all that.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh shit!
I have a green targeting ring this time. I'm gonna bring it up. Chain of Purgatory. That's not very nice. Fountain of Fire. Let's see if we can broil it.
Shouldn't. Well, actually, I have no idea. It's bad to broil a fountain. I'm not really sure what that means.
Well, we've established previously that broil is non-elemental, though, so even though it
Oh,
doesn't.
hey, look,
like it at all.
Eggies.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's Ifrit Heart again. Okay. What's with the 3 flames there? Rise of the Phoenix. That sounds bad. That was bad.
Okay, Jimmy?
No!
You need a Cronus bar.
I could use one.
Yeah.
All right, well, that isn't too bad.
Surprised we got through that, not knowing any of the mechanics.
Todd is delighted by your horrible.
Someone ran into it. Yes, you won. What did I run into? White, black flame?
I have no. Yeah, I don't actually know. I think that's like a targeting thing where like something bad happens if people stand near each other.
Oh, okay. I had the green. I had this green tether that gave me, or not green tether, green targeting thing that gave me chains of purgatory, whatever that was. So maybe that had something to do with it.
Well, Jimmy, on the upside, you became the earth-shattering kaboom.
I did. I have fulfilled my purpose in life.
To explode
Yes.
in the most violent manner possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh,
I just
Yugman ran
realized
into
something.
Phoenix during its invul period, which is an insta kill.
I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
even run into the big flame circle. There's just like an invisible wall before the initial circle that kills you, which is kind of surprising.
Oh god, Jimmy, I just realized something. We
Wow.
still have 45 minutes left on the stream. Unless this cutscene's 45 minutes, you know what we're gonna have to do after this.
Fight Bahamut.
You know,
We're fighting
honestly,
Bahamut today.
This
Might be
cutscene is
45
also very
minutes.
long. This following cutscene.
Okay.
Also, dibs on tanking.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to tank Bahamut?
Yes, I do.
Alright. I'm not gonna stop you.
Would anyone mind terribly if I switched to
I am
monk?
here, Alice.
I don't mind.
Oh, I can heal. Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay, cool. Hey, you lost the lens flare eyes.
Grandfather?
Are you lucid again in your moment
That
of
means
death?
That means he's not evil or you.
Hmm.
The only non-evil person to have the lens for eyes was.
Warrior of
Yes. And you could see mine through my helmet, which meant that mine were
broken free.
a little too strong, I think. I think I
do
turned.
not often hear my brother legitimately laugh, but when I sent him that image, he died laughing.
I did.
These last few moments
was great.
are mine. to live as the man I once was.
Okay.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
Do you need someone to pinch you in case you need to wake up? I wish I was standing in front of this guy in better circumstances, because there's probably a lot I could learn from him.
Grandfather, pray
I like him
forgive
a lot
me
more
my
than Ophelia.
insolence. It was not my intent to
Based
demean
off
you.
of the 5 sentences we've had with him.
Right.
Forgive you.
I mean, the game's hyped up Louis Suarez as just this
Proud of
ultimate
you,
badass.
Oh, just...
That's slew god.
To deduce
Oh, just
the
wait.
manner of creature I
Oh.
have become.
He's so cool.
For possible to revive 1.0, you could talk to him all you want. Yeah, true. I think 1.0 should stay dead, though.
If any
I-
should beg forgiveness.
There's people that try to justify 1.0 and say it's better, and those people are wrong. They're objectively wrong.
I don't know what's wrong with it, but I just know that it was very unstable, and that it's much
It-
better off now.
11 played better. It was really bad.
I think I remember watching some videos of 1.0 Final Fantasy 14, like way back, and this is like, God, how long ago? 8 years ago, something like that at this point, because it came out in like
Right.
2010. And I was watching I think somebody made like this really long beginner's guide, and it was like 10 episodes, and they were all an hour long or something. And I think I watched the first video, and I honestly fell asleep within like 20 minutes. I don't know if that's to be expected, but that was the extent of my knowledge of 1.0, other than what I saw in that documentary that the Speakers Network did.
Yeah, it's probably best to just leave it at that. That's
Okay.
some good music.
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth.
You could literally play with your weapon sheathed the entire time. You'd only draw it for attack animations that looked so stiff. Oh boy. Let's hear the truth from the man himself about Bahamut's fall and regeneration.
Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Dalamut.
And then the
In an
orchestra
effort
started
to
playing.
contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage.
Maybe you guys should come down here and turned off the Allegan death machines first.
Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
I like how it zooms over to your character there, like, almost as a lampshade to the fact that, hey, your character was zoomed forward into the future. Not specifically the character you're playing as, but one of the Warriors of Light was zoomed forward into the future, or many of them. So, nice touch.
I guess the only cool thing about 1.0 is you can actually carry your character over and people recognize you as the Warrior of Light from 1.0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You even get a cool neck tattoo.
Maybe you get the Scion tattoo.
Yep, but that's only if you play it in 1.0.
Mm.
Oh,
I was trying to count the crystals there to see if these were the 13 pieces, but I only got the left half of the screen before he zoomed in. Louis Swa, if you're gonna achieve Master Ultra Instinct, you better do it now. Because I was gonna say,
I watch Jimmy play this on Twitch because my cutscene was stuttering the entire time.
this is what you get for playing in full screen.
Change it to full screen. during the cutscene.
I hope he can hold it!
Oh, he's so cool.
Oh my god. Okay, take your 6 arms and punch that thing back up. Oh wait, wrong game again.
Who am I hearing like on a delay? I think I'm hearing.
I think that's getting significantly louder.
No, but I'm hearing Jimmy and then I'm hearing him a little bit after.
Odd.
Could be that I'm on Cole's microphone too. It could be that my voice was loud enough to carry to Cole's microphone. Damn. Yeah, that's a strong punch. I hope I can do that.
Yeah, when you go back and you watch like the answers opening and then this, a lot of explosions happened that day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it was a calamity.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
He just punched a hole in Bahamut.
I want to do that!
That's probably the coolest cutscene in the game, and that's the only one like that.
Built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed. The sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal.
So we kind of now understand why he became the Phoenix Primal, because he wanted rebirth for Eorzea, nothing less. So he sort of took the physical manifestation of it just a minute ago.
I became the immortal Phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth.
Oh, and he even just said it. Nice.
Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land.
This is why you play the older raids. The stories they tell are actually good. Yeah, I'm glad we went back to play this one. This has been really good.
I mean, we were gonna play it anyway.
This one.
Yeah. I think he just used Goku's Dragon Fist attack at Bahamut. Yes, he did. I want to do that! I don't want to die, but I want to do that.
Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea.
And that explains how 5 years after the calamity, the entire planet was semi-okay, considering.
Believing the deed
I mean,
done.
Ishgard's
that's the
literally
explosion.
frozen.
Yeah, that was probably the
But
worst
if that's
thing.
the explosion that happens when he dies, imagine what happens if he's just allowed to go on and do whatever.
Yeah. It would have been rather bad.
But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold.
Damn.
And he dragged me along in his wake.
It's a really a bit of a backfire on that limit break, huh, Louis Sois?
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Okay.
Very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
I imagine that's where his regeneration began.
And still he was not fully restored.
Right.
You must remember that by this
Yeah, pretty
time,
much.
much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's an Elder Primal. The fact of the matter remains he had a lot of reconstructing to do.
But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology.
Yeah, we should probably do something about that, speaking of which.
As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task.
Okay, so let's turn him off.
The fragments of Dalamud appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart.
It's a wonder there was any heart left after you hit him with that dragon fist.
Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration.
Okay.
Whether it be for man or for dragonkind. The question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours.
Yeah, we're dealing with two such dragons in that regard, and I can take care of one of them.
I beg you
right now
to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
Okay, I can do that. I like we're basically geniuses, but they were kind of dicks and reached farther than man should have aspired to. Right, yeah. Yeah, and that screwed everybody. You want to talk about sins of the father? This is like sins of the ancestors.
Of everyone.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's that classic line of they tried so hard to see. They tried so hard to see if they could, but they didn't wonder if it was something that they should. I forget how exactly it goes. But
I know what you mean. Yeah.
That was about right.
I know what you mean. And it was not the lyrics to "In the End" by Linkin Park.
You know, I thought the same thing.
That's a very different context, I think.
Come closer.
I don't know. It almost kind of gets to the same place.
Kinda. Sure, let's go with that.
But in the end, it truly did not matter.
Nope. The only thing that matters is right now, because they can say goodbye to their grandfather and we can put a stop to an Elder Primal.
And dreams must no
Bittersweet
longer
victory.
be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Well, I'd like to believe Alphinaud kind of came up with
course,
his own thing.
Grandfather. I have already made it my
Okay,
mission
there.
to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
I think he's referring to the whole thing with the Crystal Braves here, actually, like if we were doing this in the context of when you're supposed to do it, but we'll just take his answer as the thing he was talking to us about at the end of 3.2 here. So, ironically, you say sins of the father, since sins of the father and son are tracking the OST. That's what you're saying on that one. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, those probably don't sound like what you think they would sound like.
Oh boy.
Know that your words reached
I think I know which one you're. I think I know what you're talking about and
my
why.
soul still was. So forceful was your conviction. I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you.
Could very well be. It's what she's been looking for this whole time.
See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength, in which I have faith.
Well, thanks, Louisoix. Not too many people can hear that anymore.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, grandfather. You deserve it.
Yeah, hey, look, character development, yeah.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren. May light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Well, I'm glad that they got to say goodbye to him, and it wasn't just like, he's gonna be a Primal's thrall and a dickhead for the entirety of his life. It's sad, but...
It's a bittersweet moment.
yeah, they at least got something positive out of the whole thing.
Through all the BS we had to go through in T9 and T11, that cutscene was worth it.
Remains undone.
But we're still not done yet. We got one more place to go.
At least they can brag my grandpa can beat up your grandpa.
By default, yeah. At least until you have grandkids.
Right.
Then, it's probably more contentious.
Oh, we can teleport to different coils from here?
Nice.
Okay, so I should probably switch off Scholar then, since...
Yeah. Oh, you might be able to do it in there.
might be it. I'll just do it now, just to be safe. Okay. I'm ready to go. Once everybody else is ready, I'll be good.
I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, let's go stab God in the face. Again.
Oh, okay, it just brings up the raid finder. Okay, that's cool.
I feel like that sentence is a little misleading because we're only stabbing one of... potentially.
I'm gonna punch him. Anytime game, there we go.
Okay.
Entry points let you queue for content. Way back when you couldn't use Duty Finder, you had to make a party and use those entry... Oh, okay, I see.
It was like that up until like mid Heavensward.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
That sounds really inconvenient.
it really was.
Okay, Bahamut, we've got one last Allegan whatchamajig to turn off, and I'll bet you're gonna make it very difficult.
Probably.
It was annoying AF. Yeah, it sounds like it for
It was
sure.
a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end. Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether.
He's about to lens flare you, Alice. I hate to break it to you. It's about to be like, you banish me where? I don't think so. Yep, there it is. Having to go to Northern Thanalan every time you wanted to queue for the final coil.
I did not think
Jeez.
him capable.
He's an Elder Primal, Alice. Oh my god. Well, that's not good.
An attempt was made.
Mm-hmm.
Alize! Alize!
Alfino, you might want to get her out of here, or get both of you out of here.
I had thought it finally over.
It's not gonna be that easy. It never is, Alice. That's the other thing
Another blast.
that you'll have to learn about this adventuring business. Anybody got a shield that they could use?
No.
Cool.
Is this how I honor my promise to
I'm working on it.
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
She's gonna have to.
I will, Grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have.
It's almost like you've done this before, yeah. The Sea of Flames looks awfully familiar.
That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable.
All you gotta do is reach out and grab it.
Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
I hope whatever you're charging up is, Okay, good. I was gonna say, you're gonna need a really big sacred soil for this. Alphinaud, I hope you have the same spell in your tome.
To hear you say that. You have found your resolve at
Lacking.
last.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah. It's like he was saving it. Because he's about to use it right now, I think.
Let me join my strength to yours.
Wonder if this is the key they were talking about.
In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
Those are some fancy grimoires you two have got there. I can't say I've ever made mine float.
It's actually two halves of the same book.
Hmm. And now they're fusing together.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Fancy.
For the future of Eorzea!
I was gonna say, gotta do the JoJo pose before you do that. Of course.
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Okay, I can do that. Not alone, but I've got friends that can help me. Oh, that's fancy. Alright, come on everybody, let's finish this up.
We do it.
Who are the other 4 people?
Oh yeah, it always shows 8 people, no matter how many people are in your party.
Yeah, I know, I'm just being facetious. Okay, didn't expect a screen, like a filter screen, inside of Bahamut's heart. Keeps giving me some surprises. What I did expect to see, however, is right there.
Check out his barrel chest. I still do. Like, I honestly cannot tell if his back is just like folded in on itself like a what's going on there. It's kind of unsettling.
I couldn't tell you.
Bahamut never misses a day at the gym.
Apparently not.
And so
That can't stop
That's
him.
why he's taken so long. He's been like doing lifts.
I had to work out, man. You guys are interrupting my workout schedule.
it'll keep looping this part of the song until you start the fight, which I love.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. This is Answers, by the way. Up until now, it's all been remixes of Answers. Now it's just finally going to actually be Answers.
All right, let's do this.
Okay,
Oh,
here we
crap.
go. there goes Ifrit, as expected. You can't wait for a fight, man. I can agree. Yeah, that's probably going to happen a lot, Cole, unfortunately. Where he sort of turns around.
Ah, stop that.
Stop it.
Lucid dreaming. Ow.
Oh god.
Diversion.
This is going to add a bit of a difference to the fight because Cole's ability to tank him is a little...
It's limited by the fact that I'm way too high level.
Yeah. It'll be an interesting challenge for you two, though.
Yeah, this is Answers.
Yep. Here comes the verse 1.
Oh dear.
That looks bad. Oh god. It's coming towards me. Please, no. I forgot I have Elixir Field here. Oh, damn it, I just popped perfect balance. I thought your Bahamut was the Bahamut.
Don't stand next to me.
Okay. Whoa! Get out of here. Twintania, what are you doing? Oh god.
Stand. Oh, don't stand on those. Never mind.
Everybody's move!
Ouch.
I summoned Demi Bahamut, and then he didn't actually get to do anything because he went invulnerable as soon as he did.
It figures. We're not gonna get an LB from this, are we?
No, you don't.
Damn it. No, I mean like total with Bahamut because we're gonna kill him too fast.
No, you actually can't. I don't know if you can get LBs. You might be able to.
Damn.
Now we wait.
Personally struggled your ass off to get to this point because answers would sync to each of the phases. They really worked on this. Used to have one built by now. Yeah, this fight, they had to capitalize on it, you know what I mean? Because this is like the fight that everyone was looking forward to. So...
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm just waiting for the Terra Flare, man.
They'll come, probably.
My body is probably not Reggie. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, get away from me too!
Keep moving because...
Yeah, I see. Twintanio was targeting me. Yep.
Oh.
It pushed
I
me
got
out.
you. Oh wait, actually, no.
Yeah, hold off for a second. Just wait until the... Okay.
No, you're fine.
Is it going to pull me back into the arena? Because... Okay, good. Because I was going to say, if not, I'm going to be a little screwed here. No.
Okay. Okay. I believe you have to stand in this when he does the thing. You know what thing I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we got a bit before that.
Okay.
It still has death sentence. Is that what I got hit by, or... A death sentence? I mean, that's what it was, literally.
I think it knocked you into the outside of the arena. Which is probably still one shot.
Probably, yeah. I would
I
imagine.
don't know if you actually need to stand in this yet.
It's got a flare dampening effect, which, considering we're waiting for him to do the most
Yeah.
powerful flare, means we should
Yeah, but I
probably
don't
get
know if
ready.
you actually
Into the thing. That's him. Into the thing.
I think we still gotta dodge him.
Oh, okay, it's not.
Yeah, you're fine.
Nope, okay, I'm getting out of that now. Okay, now into the thing. Mantra's back in 8 seconds, so...
The music has
Fine.
exploded. Oh,
Ifrit, get in here!
Ifrit is here.
Ifrit, you're not gonna live! Ifrit!
He is actually. He's already in the circle. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Okay, he was out of the circle from me for a sec. Hang on, I'm gonna pop Fists of Earth too. Oh god. Okay, that wasn't too bad. This is okay. Okay, now he's... Oh, never mind, it was just a
He
trick of
was
the light.
gold for a hot minute
He
there.
turned golden Frieza form. Okay, hit him with everything we have. Oh god, Akmorn, I'm tethered to someone. Wait, hang on, it
I think
got
it's
away.
the stack.
Yeah, it could be. Should I stand next to you, Cole? I mean, I'll probably die, but
He's
yeah.
big enough.
Mega Flare again. Now stand, oh god, still.
That's a stand on it thing.
Is it? Oh, okay. There's a lot of tornadoes everywhere!
Actually, it's some of these.
Got hit by a dive and flew into the insta-kill wall. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, there goes Bahamut. I couldn't final heaven him, but, you know, I did the best I could. I got off a tornado kick, so I'm happy about that. I should have saved it for the very end, but it's okay. Without tank LB, that would wipe you even with flare dampening? Yikes.
Yeah, because I noticed he did 10,000 damage, which average HP for non-tank user players were like 5 to 6,000.
That's insane.
So you would need a lot of mitigation for that.
Yeah. Highly recommend watching old clears. It shows how tense I used to be. Yeah, I was trying to hold off on watching anything to do with the coils because I knew that it would have spoiled the shit out of stuff. Okay, Dreadworm Armor of Fending and
That
Dreadworm
also-
Spear. Are you still running Dragoon, SP?
No, this character, I'm higher level, trying to.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, sure. I'm just gonna roll need for the. I'm gonna roll greed for the glamour, or not.
Cole, roll.
If you want it, you can take it.
Cole, roll on the fending. I've got my look already. I know.
I rolled atrociously on it, so.
Okay. That is pretty cool
Also,
looking, though.
I highly recommend watching the Ultimate Fight because the Ultimate Fight is cool stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine is progging Ukab right now.
And it won't spoil anything if I watch it?
No,
Nothing you don't already know.
Okay.
It's basically a sequence of Twintania, which is the first dragon you fight.
Right.
Then you fight Nail, then you fight Bahamut Prime, and then you fight like Super Bahamut Prime, I think.
Oh my god.
You basically fight all three, and that is the. I don't know if Ultimate is longer, but Ultimate Coil of Bahamut, that is a 20-minute fight.
Oh my god.
Non-stop.
I want to do it now.
That's
If
nuts.
you wipe at 19 minutes, well, start all the way at the beginning again.
You absolutely should not do it, Cole. I'm gonna be upfront. This is
I have
something.
been looking.
I mean, this is something that like the best players in the game are working on and not like and are like learning to do.
Even to unlock it, you have to clear O4S. Like,
It's okay. If I want to get thrills, I'll just solo this coil.
I mean,
On
at the end of
second.
Stormblood, you
Yeah.
probably will be able to.
I think you should do that, Jimmy.
What, solo? I'm not going to be on a tank that can solo it, though, because Soul Eater doesn't give me back enough HP.
I don't know if they
Shit.
changed it, but I think as of right now, Paladin might be the only one that can solo T13.
Because it has clemency to heal itself and enough
Yeah.
mitigation to get through everything else, so...
Yep. I haven't tried it in Warrior in a while, but back then it used to be only Paladin.
I imagine in Shadowbringers with the power creep, it'll make it a little easier for other classes, but... You're roboting on me there, Yugman. Unfortunately, I did. Oh. Well, that's not good. Ah, okay, I see why. Once it connects me, it'll be better. I'm just trying to see if it connects. It's still connecting, which is not good. Am I dropping frames?
Are you?
No, I'm not. Think Discord's dying? Yeah, I think so. Everybody quit out and restart. Call lagged out, figured out. Well, I'd like you to stay in the audience there, SB. Let's not discount your helpfulness here. But yeah, you're probably right. At this point, Discord, we probably don't need it too badly. Because we're practically done. After this cutscene, we're done, so... Yeah, again, exactly. I know, Conquer, I know. yeah,
This last
still here.
coil
Just cutscenes
disabled,
now, right.
There shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Yeah, let me pull you guys back in streaming now that Discord is no longer... Bahamut destroyed my Discord. He got one kill out of all of this. Well, he got two, because I died to the outside of the arena, but... he got two on me. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I'll just call you then, Cole. Hold on. Yeah, just exit out of multiplayer and I'll just call you.
I'm genuinely sad we did that unsynced and we didn't do that as we should have.
We'd need a group. We'd need a group of 8
Listen.
people.
I have spent since the moment we started this game hyping that fight up, and we just fucking iced the man.
Yep. It's okay. When you get to Stormblood, you can do it yourself, solo. And then it'll be epic. You could try it now, but it probably won't survive. Okay, Bahamut, it's time for you to finally come to rest.
Actually die this time.
That'll do, Dragon. That'll do. Good thing I got this blindfold. Well, I guess it's not necessarily a good thing, because it's good that I can't be blinded by the flashing white light here, but technically, with the blindfold, everyone thinks I'm already blind, so... Well, there he goes. All in a day's work, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, you know we had to do this anyway. It's a Final Fantasy game. I can't get away with not killing Bahamut. So this is where they got the idea for Earthly Star from.
"'Tis done. He is truly gone."
I sure hope so. Till he comes back in the ultimate thing.
You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
Well, that does make sense in hindsight. That was the only time that humanity has ever come together in a form of prayer that was so fervent that it could have summoned a primal. So...
And you consider that a sufficient explanation?
Oh, these two are going to go back to being themselves again now.
Your theory. It was this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather. You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
I mean, that makes sense. He is your brother.
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
And then we'll all be under a primal's influence.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity.
Well, at least we know the truth now.
But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened.
Yeah.
Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
And don't ever think about that stuff in an abundance of crystals, because we know what happens when you do that. Although, you know, if she's only one person, I don't think that a single person could summon forth a primal with an abundance of crystals. You kind of need a few more people than that, I think.
You think?
I think.
Fear not, Alfino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved.
Well, that's fair enough. Some people can't handle the truth, so...
To
You
return
can't handle the truth.
Well, all's well that ends well.
Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Urianger must be beside himself with worry.
Yeah, for sure. You would have to pray really, really hard. Well, now that she knows the truth about the whole thing, though, I don't think she'd be praying really, really hard, so... So what happens to the coils now? Do they just, like, search and not find anything and just, like, try to go to the core of the planet and explode? Do they just stay in place for the rest of eternity? I mean, the dragons that were in there are dead, but, like, what else happens now? Cole, I'm gonna disband the party.
Okay.
Maybe that's where the ultimates come from, because it's like you get done with all of this stuff, and then there's one elegant computer left on the whole thing, and it's like, simulation has been copied. Anyway, let's bring this to a close. So
Finally.
yep. I'm just glad to see some light, even though it's just these crystals rather than actual sunlight. If only it was daytime, because then I'd be going to the beach after this. I could use a
Going on
vacation.
vacation.
Yeah, I could use a vacation after that. Yeah, we should probably go let them know that they're in good shape. Okay. Okay, I'll go back to the processing plant then.
You know, if I wasn't so attached to the glamour I have currently, I would totally just get a bunch of purple dye and just make it all around that dreadworm piece. I can't dye the dreadworm piece, but you know what? Damn it, it looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, like I said, I already kind of have my look down, so I just sort of said, it's fine. It looked pretty cool, though. So, it probably goes for... Well, is it tradable? I guess that's the real question, because I don't know if it's tradable. Not sure if they ever talk about it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they're saving that for something else. We'll see. Yep. Urianger, we are okay, surprisingly enough. Oh, they're gonna be here in a moment. They're just making their way. There they are. They're gonna need a change of clothing. Is there any way Tadaru can make Ellie say some of the new duds that she made for Alphinaud? Yeah, we took a bit of a beating, but it's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, just like old Urianger. Well, that's a bit of a long story, but yeah. Probably a good idea, yeah. Nobody wants to accidentally stumble upon that, turn the thing back on again, and oh, Bahamut's back.
Well, I think it would take a long-ass time for him to regenerate if he just turned the damn thing back on.
I mean, it took him the entirety of A Realm Reborn and Heavensward to regenerate, so that's not that long. It's only been months since he roared, so...
Yeah.
If you think about it in-game time. You could go on vacation with me, Alice. I'm gonna go, probably, to Costa del Sol after this. I'm ready for the beach, man. Hopefully it's just as sunny there as it is here. We're gonna find out once we complete this quest. Oh, these two. So she's not a fan of it, huh? Not a fan of diplomacy. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to do a little bit of prep work on that story, because one false slip of the tongue and everyone knows about the real secret of the coils there. Probably actually best then that Alice didn't go, since she has that, like she said, well, like Alphinaud said, aversion to diplomacy. And that means that eventually you'll all walk on the same road. Is it the Twilight Road to Dawn? I couldn't tell you. Maybe you'll have to say hi to Riku when you get there. Okay, sure. Where do you want to go? Is it Costa del Sol? Please tell me it's Costa del Sol. Oh, okay, yeah, might be a good idea. Is this back at the one part of Thanalin where we couldn't get into originally? Like where we oh no, this is that rock, isn't it? The one where you can pray to it and nothing happens? God, I forget what that rock is for. Isn't that what your patron deity is called?
Inazima, the warden.
Yeah, the warden. Yeah, this is the warden's rock, I think. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for this stuff to get out of there, yeah. Well, it's a reminder, you know. What are these kids doing playing all the way out here in the desert? Don't they know that it's... Oh, there's a parental supervision. Okay. I was gonna say, don't they know that the Amalja are, like, right on the road on the way here? Apparently the mom's a badass. It's okay, moms are tough. Sure. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, Ali, say no problem. This is where the first guy that we went to see about getting into the final coils was. Okay. It's probably for the best. I get the feeling a yet is coming. Nah, it's not that unjust. I kind of prefer it like this, honestly. It's better for people not to know. I would disagree to that. I'd say you and Alfino did that, but I mean, if you'd like to say I was there for moral support, I could take that credit. That's where I get the congratulations from. Just walking down the street, Ali, say, and seeing that another child is able to play, another mother's able to see that child play, families are able to do their own thing and not have to worry about one, you know, it's one less primal in the world to mess their shit up. That's all the satisfaction I need. For what exactly? Well, there they go. Like dust on the wind. Yep. We can all go back to the other things we need to do. What was the other thing I need to do? Oh, right, I need to go kill another dragon. But at the very least, we can rest on our laurels knowing that we didn't have to worry about 2 dragons destroying the planet next time. Oh, where to? Okay, sure. Are you going to do that while you're shadowing Urian J as he dabbles with the Ascians? I think that was what she was doing while he was dabbling with the Ascians, if I'm being honest. I don't think... They haven't exactly revealed that she's the one who's shadowing him in the cutscenes at the end of the patches, but I can't think of anybody else that it would be, you know. You don't owe me anything, Alice. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna try. Well, then I'll look forward to seeing you at the top. He's gonna really try his best though to give you a run for your money, but I think he can do it. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. Won't be very long now. Yeah, thanks for bringing me along for the adventure. It was fun. I died a lot, but it was fun. Well, that closes the book on this one. Guess we gotta find something else to do in the interim, like I said, slaying another dragon. Hopefully Nidog's forces of darkness? Blood? Vengeance? Forces of vengeance, we'll go with that. Hopefully Nidog's forces of vengeance haven't destroyed Ishgard in the interim while I've been taking care of this other dragon. Uncoiled. Cole, I don't know about you. I'm going to the beach. It's almost 6 a.m. If it's sunny there, it's gonna be a good sunrise.
I mean, damn, dude. It was that well.
Before you end the stream, how much gil did you need for the house that I wanted? I want to try to get to 3.5 million before I purchase the property. I think I'm almost at the point where I can purchase it now. But I would like to get a little more money before I actually purchase it so I can actually do a couple of things. Like build the actual house on the property instead of just buying the plot. So,
I mean, if you buy the plot, nobody else can build on it.
yeah, I guess that's true. And it's actually clear here. What a freaking concept. Come on, everybody, let's go watch the sun come up.
In your trunks.
Yep, in my new fancy blue mage outfit.
And by fancy, you mean literally just your retirement wear.
I could get used to this. I love how you just have a duck following you around, Yugman. Ooh, let's move that out of the way of the sunrise there. Oh my god! Lava toad. Why a lava toad? Well, thank you, Yugman. I appreciate that. I don't know if you can make tenants from other servers, but I just want you to know there'll always be a place for you at my house. Thank you. Okay, well, we got our sunrise, we got enough money to purchase the house, and we killed Bahamut. I mean, that's just another, in this case, Thursday. I was going to say Tuesday for us, but it's, you know, all in a day's work. But can we destroy Nidhogg with as much fervor as we did Bahamut? And what will he have waiting for us when we go and confront him in Ishgard? Find out on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. SB, you want to get in here for the final shot before we say our goodbyes? I don't know if you're logged on the your Lindy account there, but I'll wait for you. Think of it as thanks for the free entertainment. I appreciate it, I really do. Uh-oh, Cole's trading me something too.
You know what? Fuck it. Consider this rent.
Okay, where the fuck did you get that? I was gonna make you a tenant anyway. Come on,
I don't
man.
fucking care.
Okay.
You can justify that guild somehow.
Yeah, but how much do you actually have? Like, total?
312,000.
Take back, like, at least 75,000 of that.
Take my money!
Fine. Okay, well, if SB wants to get in here, I apologize, SB. The sun's already up. So, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will happen on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. My pants are going to be really wet after this. Oh, wow.
My coat's going to be wet. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure this duck will be able to help us somehow. Until Saturday, everybody, take care, and have a good night.
Peace.